Is it
And
starting?
we're live!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello! We are here to celebrate!
Yes.
This is not therapy.
We don't need therapy!
No,
This is happy time!
This is the happiest chat that we've had yet.
So sorry, but you should be used.
I'm so sorry, Caleb.
For
this
us
is like that. I'm
being
so sorry.
late.
I'm so sorry.
We are always late. We
Yeah.
are sorry. Well, that's why I'm always like about 5 for us because it's always around.
Yeah, but we're late to everything in our life, though.
We have to go live, and then it's just.
Somebody says my parents are watching.
Hello, parents.
Hello! Hello, everybody. Guys, Bellamy loves Clarke.
And it is a beautiful day.
how to
We know
start
how to
this.
start this. Yeah.
Just putting it out there because I haven't been able to stop saying it since it aired. Like I've just like been like laying in bed at like 5 in the morning, like when I can't sleep, and I'm just like, Bellamy loves Clarke. This is real.
I keep picturing his face in my head.
Like we all knew this, but
We
just
all- Yeah.
to have it out there, like it's actually happening.
I feel like we rewatched that part 1,000 times at least.
Yeah, definitely. It was ridiculous. I just that was like the 5 seconds.
Jaw clench.
It was ridiculous.
His face, though, I think really said everything in that moment. Like they didn't even need like.
Oh yeah, you
dialogue.
we didn't in that moment. You didn't need dialogue. His face was so telling.
Exactly.
I mean, I also loved Octavia's face.
Exactly.
I was like, what is that face?
Yeah.
Like, what are you telling him?
Why are you
Like,
making
why are you
that,
making that face?
Why are you looking at
Like,
him
she
exactly
she
in the
looked
eyes?
at him when
Yeah.
she said, who you love? Just like that part. She
Was
didn't
that
look at
a
him
question?
before.
What was that exactly?
What was that? I love the whole thing.
I know. I
What
love it.
what I
And
think
she
was-
waits till that moment to look up and do that.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like look at him the whole time. She waits and she's like, "Who you love?"
Exactly.
Almost like mockingly.
yes, and
Because she knew how to hurt him in that moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just the fact that the script said he didn't take the bait just
Yeah.
means that there was something there that she was purposely saying that because she knew it was going to get to him.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Exactly.
I wanted to say something. I forgot what was I about to say. I forgot. Continue on. I had something in my mind. It went away.
No, we were just saying like the thing about the bait, like because a lot of people on Twitter I saw were freaking out and were like annoyed that the look wasn't in the script and stuff. But I feel like why? Like that's so good that it said he didn't take the bait because obviously there's something there.
Yeah, I saw like literally half the fandom was just like, oh well, now they're disappointed. The other half was like, yes. And I was just like,
Yeah,
this
there's
is
like
very
a
like this is the scene. The scene itself, it's like very I'm sorry. Like we said, like they still didn't like for us, still didn't cross that line.
Yeah.
I mean, so
if
fucking annoying.
Yeah. Maybe if it was any other show,
It was
or
any
any
other show,
other
it would be
couple,
like,
we
yeah,
would be like,
you said
okay,
that.
this is completely romantic. There is no going back from this.
Yeah.
But when
This is 100.
yeah, and we are used to
And we're
losing
used to like them giving Bellark explicitly romantic scenes and then doing like nothing with it and like
Yeah.
pretending that doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything, you know? And
Yeah.
it's just like very annoying.
So we are still not sure if we crossed that line, or if we.
Well, no, we're walking on that line.
Yeah,
we
we're
haven't crossed
still-
that
yeah,
line.
we're
We're
still
just like
dancing,
there on
yeah.
that line,
Yeah.
but like I have faith that we're gonna cross it this season. Like,
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
faith.
What you feel like we're like straddling that line, right? We got like one
No,
foot.
we are. Look, we are
Like,
on
we're in the
that
middle.
line.
I'm
Like,
running towards Cannon.
I think we're already
I
over
am
the
not,
line.
I'm not on any line. I'm sprinting towards Cannon. Like
no, we're good. We're there. We're at the finish line. Bellamy and Clarke need to be at where we are.
Yeah.
Bellamy and Clarke are like walking on that line between platonic and romantic, and like so many things happened. We're just like, this is clearly romantic,
Yeah,
and it's
it
so
couldn't be
stupid.
more
Like
romantic.
it couldn't be more romantic, but it's not ever like fully confirmed.
Exactly.
Like because you can always like I saw so many people say like, well, of course he loves her as friends. Like there's still those types of people, and they can like still say that because like we haven't officially crossed. Like she didn't say like in love or something like that, and that's
Yeah.
what's like annoying.
Yeah,
the
but
thing about that though is
Kaylee said we're dancing on the line.
well, I feel like Clarke is on that line, and we're like around the cannon finish line, like, come on, guys, come on,
Cheering them on.
No, we're right at the line pushing them. We're like trying
No,
Yeah.
but the thing you can argue though about that, like, oh, he loves her as friends and everything, is she literally says, "Here we go again," as in saying that he did this before with Echo.
Yeah.
And comparing Clarke to Echo in that way means that who is his romantic love interest on the show means that clearly there is something here that they're trying to tell us. There are so many other lines that they could have put in. She literally
to do that,
said, pleading for the life of a traitor. That's all she did not need to add in the who you love.
Yeah,
Like, there was like
exactly.
like if this was like we said, if this was any other show, this would be like that's it.
Okay,
That is
it.
they're like
We
going
can-
there, but this is the 100th. And they do like not this is like the biggest scene we got, I feel like. But there's
This is
like there's
definitely the biggest scene this
always
season.
a scene in every season where you just like they confirmed it. Like there was like in season 3, episode 11, there was like Raven said, "Too bad you were never that devoted to Gina." And then we went nothing. we did nothing with that. But like this is the biggest thing we got. In
this
the
is,
sense
this is bigger than the devoted. Like
no,
like you can
But this is with Bellamy because Clarke confirmed her feelings
Clarke
when
is,
she called that boy for 6 fucking years.
I mean, Clarke is not on the line. Clarke is
Yeah.
Clarke is facade.
Clarke is pushing him to come to her.
that needs to get brought up.
I cannot wait to see Clarke's expression when she finds out what Bellamy did. Like her reaction to that, I'm so excited for.
I have so much faith in that scene. Like, I
have so much faith in the next episode.
I don't know why.
Because we know that, like Bob said, that from now on, every episode is good for Clarke.
Yeah.
And I feel like it can only go up for this season, honestly. And I feel like it started going up, so I'm excited for every single episode coming.
Yeah.
We were literally at rock bottom, guys. Like this season has been a struggle.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said it was gonna be rough.
It's been a struggle, but to be here, it feels like it was worth all that aggravation that they put us through, particularly in episode 6. Like I feel like we
talk about
finally
that one.
reached the point.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know what that episode is.
I honestly feel like that episode didn't exist. I deleted that episode particularly.
We know every episode from the beginning to until the end, except that episode.
I don't know what that. There's like
Mine is 6. We don't know 6.
blacked out during that one, so like whatever happened, I never want to know. But I can't wait for next episode because I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode because like okay, Octavia's passed out, but it's not like Bellamy can just like walk in and take Clarke and it's all fine because like there's still he has to break her out or like he has to convince.
There's still people around, so I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Indra is gonna let her go or something like that. But and then like
and we're also gonna get Bellamy and Maddie.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for that scene.
Like, what did he tell her in the promo? Like he told her something.
This is how we're gonna save no.
Yeah, this is how we're gonna save my friends.
Yeah.
So I think he's explaining to her about Octavia.
Yeah.
I was literally a couple of days ago. We were talking. I was like trying to figure out how they get from that part of the conversation to the Clarke called you for like 6 years.
Oh, by the
I
way,
picture him though. He's probably gonna talk so soft to Maddie.
What?
Bellamy's gonna talk so soft to Maddie. Like he's gonna be so cute when he talks to her.
What is he gonna say with that? Why?
Well, what do you mean? What is he trying to do? I think he's trying to convince her to like leave with them.
Yeah, no, to leave with Clarke. I think Bellamy is staying in Poland.
Bellamy's staying in Poland.
I feel like he's gonna Maddie maybe will not want.
Leaving,
yeah, but I think maybe Maddie maybe will not want to leave Bellamy because he saved Clarke and everything, and then he's gonna make her leave like that. You know, this is how we're gonna.
What do you mean?
Why?
No.
I love that actually.
Well, the thing is,
I can literally picture Bellamy being like, "Remember what I told you, Maddie? I won't let anything happen to Clarke." And
shut
I
up.
kept that promise.
Shut up. Well, that really killed me. Like, if you honestly think about it, Clarke, as she's getting taken away from him.
That killed me.
She's like promise that you'll keep Maddie safe.
His face when he goes, I promise. His face.
He's breathless in that moment.
He was.
I think that moment.
His light flashed before his eyes. He was losing Clarke again.
I really think that in that moment, that's when he knew how intense his feelings for Clarke still were. Like, I think he had been feeling it when they first reunited, but I think he was trying to withhold those emotions. And I think that in that moment, when he sees Clarke get taken away and she's executed almost, like, he's like, I cannot lose her again. I've been through this before. I don't want to live like this again. And I think in that moment is when he realized how intense those feelings are and how they're not going
Especially
away.
when he first walks into the room and he says to Octavia, like, I can't let you kill Clarke. Like,
oh my God, his voice is
he's just so defeated. Like, he can't even imagine.
He's just so reserved in that scene. Like, he knows, like, he's resolved. Like, he knows what he has to do. And he's telling her, like, that's his excuse, actually, I would say. Like, he's saying, I can't let you kill Clarke. And then he does what he did. And he basically had let her know, like, I can't let you do that. So this is what's going to happen.
No, I feel like the scene where when they were like capturing Clarke or whatever, I feel like that scene, like people forgot about that scene because of what we got later on with the whole love thing.
Yeah.
But that scene was like so good.
Exactly.
Like that scene was. Just,
I mean,
like,
I feel like I forgot about that scene.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about
that scene literally at all. But like now that like everything calmed down a bit, I rewatched that scene. The scene is just like beautiful. From, like the start when they're again talking about the head and the heart thing. Yeah, which is just like kills me every time. Oh my God, their looks when he said like the mama bear thing. Oh my God, I love it. Specific way Bellamy looks at Clarke that I just like, you can't do it, and like that is the exact same look he gave her like 4:13 when he said like cold sweat, and I just like I lost it. But also what I loved there was when Octavia was just like, what did she say? Something along the lines of care for brother, I'll think you helped her. Yeah. And like Clarke looked at him and she was like, no like shut up. No, like don't say anything.
Use his head.
No, I can't. There are looks there when they were when she was being taken away, just like murdered me, and the promise me
Oh my God, the way that she looks at him though is also so heartbreaking. It's like she feels like they ran out of time again. That's all I could think is like they ran out of time again. And there's so much that she still has to say to him. The way that she looks, like she has things to tell him, and they haven't really been able to bond that extensively yet because of the war and everything going on, you know, like they haven't really been able to sit and talk like that. And, you know, just to have that her get ripped away from him again, it's heartbreaking. She thinks that she ran out of time with him.
Yeah, maybe this wakes them up.
That's gonna push them
like they apparently forgot that they were, I mean Bellamy, they forgot that they were separated for like 6 years. And then when this happened, there was a possibility of them being like separated, you know, because one of them is gonna die. Yeah. So maybe this like wakes Bellamy up especially and being like, what am I doing? Like, holy shit. Because like Clarke is there. We talked about Clarke. Clarke's fine. Yeah. So like I want to see. Well, that's why I want to see what happens in the next episode. I want to see like how does he like rescue.
I feel like we started to see that though with him. Like even when he said I promise, he's just. I just think of breathlessness.
I need to see it more though. I know.
I want more of it next episode. I think that's what we're gonna get now. I think we're gonna go more towards, because we've seen a lot of Clarke having those emotions and stuff. I think now we're gonna see it with Bellamy.
Yeah, this will be like a perfect
out in the open.
What?
Especially since it's out in the open now. Like now, like the audience, and I mean we knew, but like the general audience, like people who aren't into shipping and stuff, like the rest of the people, they know that he's struggling with these feelings for Clarke as well.
Yeah, I think definitely this will start something.
I mean, I want it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want this to just like be a thing.
No, it needs to start something.
Like, something has to come out of this. It's ridiculous. Like, if they don't do this at this point, like, I get the whole slow burn thing. I love the whole slow burn thing, even when I'm like complaining. I love it. But if they don't do anything with it, it's not slow burn. It's just bad writing now. Like we've
reached that point. Yeah,
bad. So. Like do something. I mean,
they are gonna
that's
do
my whole
something.
thing.
Exactly.
So I hope like this is like
finale.
yeah, but I feel like this is a good thing that happened because like now we can see more from Bellamy's side.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
Like, now maybe like he realized.
We can complete. I feel like I honestly feel like episode 6 didn't happen because
I forgot.
I honestly finally can connect to him and to his and Clarke's relationship.
Yeah. And like so the Bellamy in episode 6 is just like so foreign to me.
Yeah.
And I don't even
Because
remember
after that he did.
I blame the writer for episode 6. I think that person should be fired. I just blame the writer.
Fired. You
I
see
don't know.
in season 6.
But he was giving an impossible task. I mean, how the fuck do you write a Bellamy and Echo love story? It's really not his fault. Like, he was given an impossible task. So
he couldn't actually. He's us. He couldn't write that story. That
story to be believable.
To be.
That's true. That's true.
No matter what, you wouldn't get it like that. Yeah.
Maybe they just shouldn't have done it, and then it would have solved everything.
Like that wouldn't be realistic. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be realistic for Bellamy and Clarke not to get together in like episode 4.
Yeah, well,
so.
I want a scene like when we get another Bellamy seeing Echo, because obviously they're gonna see each other again. I want them to like hug or something, and Bellamy to look over his shoulder at Clarke.
That's what we need.
Oh my god!
Yes, I want to see exactly like the difference.
Yeah.
Between Bellamy and Echo now that he like remembered that he's in love with Clarke.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see the difference, definitely. I feel like that's the point, actually, of the episode 6.
You know what I think is gonna also maybe I don't know if that's gonna happen.
We talked about what?
Well, what's gonna happen in like episode 10, because we saw the promo pictures. Like Clarke and Maddie are in Eden.
Yeah,
and we didn't see Bellamy anywhere.
Octavia they might be doing
like,
that on purpose, though, because I think maybe giving a picture of him would have been very spoilery. Maybe.
Yeah, but maybe he stays.
I feel like,
he stays like for a little while to try to.
I feel like
I don't know, maybe because like Octavia.
I feel like he would. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like he wouldn't go until Octavia wakes up. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't feel like he would.
No, he did this to her. I feel like he would wait to see her wake up and her decision to go to continue and everything. But I feel like maybe in the next episode, at the end of the episode 9, I feel like Clarke is gonna run. I don't think she's gonna run before. So I think Bellamy and Clarke are gonna definitely be together in the next episode.
Yeah. And at the end of episode 9, Clarke and Maddie go for Eden, and like Bellamy stays.
Yeah.
And
I feel like.
He's gonna say like, you have to run, you have to get out of here, because they're all like enemies. They are literally enemies of Wonkru now. Even Bellamy is. I mean,
and like Clarke would never leave him, but she has Maddie.
Yeah, exactly.
So like she has to go.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I'm just like this is what I'm hoping for, but like I want them to like I don't know what I want. I want them to like leave each other, knowing that like maybe one of them is not getting out alive because like Bellamy did betray.
That can be such an amazing scene. Honestly,
such a good scene.
That can be the best scene of this season if they want to make it right.
Yeah,
I always just need.
We're writing the show.
Yeah, I always just want to see those looks.
Yeah,
those fucking scared looks, and I want to see the looks when they're just like looking at each other, not saying anything, because there's so much to say, but there's no time to say it. Like always, of course, there's no time
every
to say
fucking time, and then they have.
What if he strokes her cheek before?
Oh, come on, that's never gonna happen.
Listen, though, like, what if like because they're running and like what if like they could die this time? Like, there's been a lot of times where they could almost die, and maybe now they're learning their lesson.
He's not gonna stroke her cheek.
Why?
Because why?
That's not cheating.
Because that's not cheating. But he's not gonna.
Look, I feel like he's like deep in emotional territory. So
listen, what I want Bellamy, Clarke, and Maddie to take that freaking rover and go together to Eden. Like,
that's not
a road trip. That's not gonna happen.
Bellamy is gonna be in Polis in episode 10.
Yeah.
While Clarke is in Eden, and probably maybe then we get to see between her and Echo.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We need to get that scene with her and Echo.
when is the Becco breakup? Because we were all saying 10 was going to be the breakup.
No, we said 12. We jumped to 12 after episode 6.
Well, where are we now? Are we still at?
I guess they're at 12, so I guess 12 is far. That's like.
Well, but let's be realistic.
Definitely, I don't know, because I feel like if that's in 12.
I just want them to break up. I don't care what episode it is in this season. I just want them to break up.
Yeah. I'd rather it not be 12 though, because then Bellarke's gonna get together in 13. Like
maybe 11.
I feel like we need like a couple episodes. Before, like I would say not to build that back up, but like I think so. It's not right after.
If they were continuously paralleling Finn and Raven though, because that's what they had seemed to be doing. That's why we had said 10, because that's when the Finn and Raven thing blew up. But maybe they'll push it to 11, and it will have to break up.
The dark year? Isn't that the dark year?
The dark year is 10.
No, the dark year is 11. The dark year is 11. But I feel like Bellamy is gonna realize really his feelings for Clarke before episode 12, and Echo is gonna realize, and I feel like Echo is gonna be the one that's gonna break up and everything, and I feel like Echo is gonna be the one who's gonna realize also Bellamy's feelings for Clarke. So I don't think it really matters if it's gonna be only episode after.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't have a problem if they broke up at 12 and then Bellamy and Clarke gets together at 13, because I'm so far down the Cairo sleep thing that I feel like they're gonna kiss before they go into 100-year sleep, which is fine.
Exactly.
So that completely makes sense to me.
Exactly. Maybe they would wait more if they weren't
if they weren't about to die, which is always the case. So it doesn't seem like that, far-fetched or stupid for them to, I don't know, get together an episode later. That's fine to me. They can for all I care, Bellamy and Echo can break up at episode 13 and the next thing could be
waiting for 5 seasons, honestly. I just don't care anymore.
I just need them to be canon before we go on a break. I need them to be canon before the season is
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen the very last.
The last 2 minutes of the episode. Yeah,
it's gonna happen super.
Well, if they go to, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my god. No, but the thing is, this season, usually every other season, I could tell if they're gonna get together or not.
Yeah,
by episode 5, 6, 7.
Exactly. We knew that Bellarke is not gonna get together in episode 13 in
season 4. We knew, but now I'm literally just I'm not gonna know until episode 13. I'm not gonna know until they can go either way. I don't know what.
Yeah, because I'm truly believing they are, but I feel like we're not gonna know for sure until episode 13.
I agree.
I see it. So
yeah.
Actually, you guys are super pessimistic.
No, we are actually optimistic. This is a happy live chat.
I mean, I feel no, I am pessimistic. So
yeah, but I don't feel like
Jacqueline over here.
No, but the thing is, I don't feel like I'm pessimistic because I'm 100% sure they're gonna get together in this season, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Honestly, I'm just so used to the 100 now that I'm no longer they're gonna 100% get together.
You just said they were 100%.
Well, not by show. You mean? I mean.
Oh, but it
they're not gonna
sense,
show exactly.
So. We're just raising
what are they, if they do not get together, which I think that they will, I don't understand what this big Bellarke ending is that they've been alluding to for so long. What is the big moment, Do
you guys think that we're going to get an almost kiss before the kiss?
Listen, if that's an almost kiss in the finale, no. I want a full kiss.
I don't think it's going to be an almost kiss in the finale.
But what's also the thing?
I had a theory about almost kiss.
Right? Oh God, she had a whole theory a couple of days ago. I have it on my phone. I started recording her because I wanted her to laugh.
I need to hear this.
I started recording her because I was you're gonna laugh when episode 13 airs.
They're gonna almost
you were literally
12.
You said something. You're gonna almost kiss.
I don't remember.
She is for an almost kiss, but I'm just I don't think we have time for that.
We have. I made a completely whole theory that
she has a theory that we forgot now.
Yeah, we forgot, but
I mean, the theory didn't make sense to me because I started filming because it sounded so stupid.
It didn't at all.
I don't know. I have a little faith. I don't think we're gonna get an almost kiss. But the thing is also, like, we've been waiting for Ballard for like 5 seasons, right? It seems stupid to me to put a thing that has been so like anticipated at the beginning of a season or at like a random episode.
Exactly.
Like, you keep those things for the finales. I don't know. It seems reasonable to me. It wouldn't be as big of an impact if it was like episode 1, season 6. Like, it wouldn't be as big if you like you're dragging us through 13 episodes of like 1 episode with Becco sex. Like, that is hell. Like it's reasonable to put a kiss in episode 13.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe I'm insane, but I don't know. It's just
it'll be the finale for sure. That's what they've been leading to.
It'll be the finale. I'm think it's going to be in the finale.
No, we've been like.
I think it's possible we can get not an almost kiss, but I can see them looking at each other's lips before like that happens.
I can see that.
Oh my god! I mean,
I can see that.
That could happen. Them like looking at each other's lips. Maybe not like going for it, but just like looking.
You and Marcella always like together. Me and Jacqueline always like the pessimistic ones.
Yeah,
like, always
I did just thinking about it, honestly.
I hope so. I mean,
again, yeah. I don't ever like see the chat.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys look at the forehead.
Oh my god!
We all deserve. Yeah.
Forever laugh. We talked. Was this before? Yes, this was before episode 1. That you were like, they're gonna kiss, and you were like, we're gonna have a forehead touch when they reunite. And this was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Me and Jack were just like, what?
Yes, this was way before we started doing live. This was just like a chat that we were having. And we were
I still am holding out for the forehead touch. And if not, I have fan fiction where they do that a lot.
I would like forehead touch more than kiss.
I feel like as well.
I feel like you're lying to yourself if you don't think like that.
No, a kiss is the only thing that's better than a forehead touch is a kiss.
And the only thing better than a kiss is sex.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that we're gonna get that. Yeah, we'll worry about that.
I think we'll get sex next season.
No, I feel like, remember when Bellamy and Echo did the forehead touch? Like, I couldn't even be mad watching that because I was so funny. I was about to die laughing because I could just imagine Marcella's face.
We don't speak of that.
You got me through that.
That was a horrible time in my life.
Yeah, to me it's so funny because every single couple got forehead touch in this season.
It's almost like he's mocking us.
He apparently he watches our videos. He knows.
It's all of our fault.
He knows.
That's why we said like we should just like shut up about what we want for Bellard because he's gonna give that to other couples.
Exactly.
So like
maybe we should start saying what we want, like be like, oh, we want this to happen to Cabby, and then maybe he'll give it to Ballard.
No, I was about to say we should say we want Bellamy and Clarke to break up in episode 12. So like let that be Rebecca.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But
I think it actually might be Bellamy now that breaks up with her.
This episode was the make it or break it for me. Episode 8. I was like, listen, if we get nothing in 8, then we're not getting canon this year. But 8 was wonderful for us. Like, it was a great time. Like, we are getting canon. I'm 100% sure that we are getting it now.
Yeah.
I don't know what percentage I am at.
I know.
What?
I'm 100% sure.
Why am I the only one that's like if I don't know. It's just because the show like wants to fuck with us constantly. So I'm just like, I don't know what the 13th episode is. Like logically the only thing that makes sense is
exactly.
Just, like,
I'm just believing my logic, honestly.
So just like if they're telling a good story, you have to make that canon. So yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah.
Let's say. Yeah.
Yay!
We'll see. We'll see.
It took you.
No, but I
still feel another like 2 episodes.
No, but I still feel like Echo is gonna be the one that like And
yeah,
after her talk with
we talked about that. We feel like, because we know that somebody said that Echo is gonna have her own episode, like
someone like the Tassia say that like there's an episode where Echo is like all alone and sad and something like that.
And I feel like isn't she supposed to be in like sitting in the snow or something?
The thing with the snow though is we're also supposed to we have that picture of, I think it's Murphy, Amori, and Echo that are behind like the hill in the snow. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what
we don't know. We just know that was a behind the scenes thing.
When the fuck does it snow?
I don't know.
I think it just snowed in Canada, honestly, but I don't know because how are they gonna? I don't know.
I'm not wondering anything anymore.
No, because like I'm just like Eden looks like summer there. How is it snowing? I don't understand.
I don't know.
That is like one of my problems. How is it snowing?
If that's your problem, then you're good.
Yeah, I know.
You're good.
I'm just wondering.
What was that thing that was like? Hold on. What was that thing that was like Echo and Clarke?
They have like a devastating scene together or something that Tatsia had said.
Where is that?
Yeah, but see, people take things out of context, and I don't know where they're getting that from, because I just remember there's also a quote that just like, I don't know how everyone took it out of context. We were all watching from like Bob and Liza when they were at the Conageddon thing. We were all watching the same live, and they were talking about a scene at the end that like everyone is crying. And I don't know how anyone got that, like they were talking about a Bellark scene. I don't know how anyone got that, because
they were not. Yeah, no, they weren't.
See where they were like together, but like
I think a lot of times, like when people tweet, like when they tweet like while they're at like panels and stuff, I think people take it like the wrong way, but that they didn't mean Bellark.
No, they didn't.
They meant more like a death scene.
People think that scene is about Bellamy, between Echo and Clarke, and I'm just like thinking, is it between Echo and Clarke, or is it just like between multiple people, including Echo and Clarke? So I don't know. I'm so pessimistic. I don't even trust anything I read.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that they're gonna have a scene, Echo and Clarke.
Yeah,
I'm really hoping. Yeah.
Well, but we know that they do because we have those.
Yeah, we have those pictures, and which Echo looks like she's crying.
Echo does look like she's crying, so that could be the scene that she was talking about.
That has to be about Bellamy. What else would they be talking about?
I wonder if Clarke is gonna tell Echo what Bellamy did to Octavia, and then that's when Echo is gonna be like, "Oh my god, like he didn't do that for me, like he did that for you." Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that would make sense actually.
No, we made this theory around Bellamy, Echo, and Clarke. It's not even a theory. I don't know.
It's nothing, but so let's
because like I feel like Echo doesn't. I feel like Bellamy wouldn't have talked about, like when talking about Clarke to Echo, let's say.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like he would ever say how he felt about her. I feel like he would just like say Clarke was this and this and this, but like he would never mention the way like he felt about her. So like maybe Echo didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And like maybe when after the talk with like Clarke, she like fixed everything up and like realized that those idiots have been in love for like forever.
Yeah. Maybe she also sees the pictures.
And maybe so. I would
because
love that.
Clarke literally has a picture of of Bellamy next to Abby.
And so like I'm holding I'm holding so much hope in Echo to realize those things, because like Bellamy and Clarke need help of a third party. It's ridiculous it has to be Echo. So I feel like Echo is gonna be the one that like breaks it off with Bellamy. But the talk between Clarke and Echo, what the fuck could that be? I mean, it's about Bellamy, but like what about Bellamy?
I don't know.
It's gotta be about Bellamy's feelings.
What did I tell you? I saw a theory on Twitter that was circulating, and some people were speculating that what if Echo kills Abby, because Abby is like their doctor.
Why?
Because it makes sense. It makes sense strategically. If Echo, that's like the way she thinks. She's gonna see Abby, and Abby is trying to save the Allegiance prisoners. She's their doctor right now. She's on their side. So
what if she kills Abby?
What if and especially after what Abby just did to Raven, what if Echo tries to kill Abby and succeed and kills her?
No, I feel like she wouldn't, because I feel like she feels that she is, she is in debt to Clarke, because Clarke did save her life.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I don't care for Echo, but like I feel like she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like I don't think she's evil, so I don't feel like she would do it.
Yeah.
So
that
I feel
would
like
be very far. If she did, that'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good point though.
Yeah, she does.
She does seem very she does seem grateful to Clarke that.
Yeah.
I feel like
So I feel like that is also just gonna be what's part of their conversation. I feel like it's gonna be Echo that's gonna like thank her, whatever, and something to do with Echo's character as well.
Oh,
where she's gonna be.
Oh my god, I could see that if it's like this whole thing of like thank you for saving us.
No,
because
no.
I will. No. It has to be
no.
But see, that is the thing.
No, it has to be about Bellamy. Like it can't be.
No, I feel like it's gonna be actually mostly about Clarke and Echo talking about something with Echo's character, whatever, because they're selling us Echo's character, and I feel like at the very end, like maybe something they somehow mention Bellamy, and the talk like takes a turn where Echo realizes something, whatever.
Yeah, I think the talk with Clarke is gonna make Echo realize.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I cannot believe that they would give us an Echo and Clarke talk that is gonna be concentrated on Bellamy. I don't think they would give us that much. So I feel like it's gonna be like mostly about something about Echo. And at the very end, they like switch it to Bellamy, and then something like clicks in Echo's mind about that.
I can see that happening.
I mean, as long as like Bellamy gets mentioned at some point in that.
As long as they talk about Bellamy.
I can't have that talk can't be completely just about Echo or Clarke. Like I need that to be like.
Yeah, definitely not as.
I definitely think it's gonna start out like more about them, and then it's gonna maybe like at the end mention something about.
I just keep thinking about what Octavia said. Here we go again, pleading. Like, that's just like comparing.
And it's so funny now. It's funny now what Marie had said, because she was like, "Oh, I know."
Oh yeah.
Octavia knows.
But the thing about
Octavia's always
you can't argue anything about that being like friendship or anything, because how? Like that's not, because the way here we go again, those words literally mean that
the same situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Just like Octavia's face when she looks at him. It's like it's so clear that it's in a romantic sense.
Yeah, it's so clear.
It's so clear. It couldn't be clearer.
Looked at him just in
like
that
it couldn't
moment.
be clearer. And again, I said if it was any show, that would be like perfect. Like that would be confirmation, whatever. But it's like this is the 100. So I need like things to come out of their mouths, or someone say in love or something like that, for us to like fully cross the line. Like
I actually don't need that. I just need them to continue having scenes like this.
And then
exactly.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's what I need. I don't need. I'm in love with you.
Stay on this track that we're on.
Yeah, I just want them to stay on the track.
Yeah.
But I'm the only thing I can think about right now is the way they're gonna separate.
Confirm?
No, separate.
Bellamy and Echo?
Yeah, Bellamy and Clarke. What do you mean Bellamy and Echo?
Oh, you mean like an episode?
Yeah, next episode.
They're gonna be separated. I feel like in episode 10.
I feel like I'm saying I can't wait for that scene. Yeah.
What if it doesn't exist? What if Bellamy goes?
No, it has. It has to exist.
What if it's just like, okay, you go and I'll join you? She's like, okay, bye, and then
that's not happening.
Wait, what doesn't exist?
The actual goodbye scene of him like sending Maddie and Clarke off. That has to happen. Like if they're gonna separate, which I don't know if they are though, because I could see Bellamy wanting to stay in Polis to deal with his sister and everything. But he told Octavia that he made the deal with Dioza. That's huge, because he's an enemy. He made Octavia, like he fought Octavia back. Like that makes him an enemy of Wonkru. And
he was protecting Clarke.
He was protecting Clarke. But just the fact that he attacked their leader, like he could go in the pit for that. Like they could be bad.
I mean, we talked about this yesterday, and I just have a theory that I don't know if they're gonna go with, and I don't even know if I want it or not, because like it sounds, I don't know. There's a picture from episode 10, like Octavia is clearly looking at the ring, and there's a picture of Indra in the ring, and I feel like I don't know if Octavia would do it. I don't know if like she put Bellamy and Indra down there and now
together to fight.
I don't know if that's.
Please tell me that you think that's not. Think that's.
But
But
Clarke's
like,
not gonna let that happen though.
What if Clarke?
no, but that's what I'm talking about. Clarke has no choice. If it was just Clarke, she would like not let that happen. Like she would stay there with him. She would, I don't know, whatever. But the thing is, she has Maddie.
Exactly.
And like she has to save Maddie. Like Maddie's the number one priority. And I feel like Clarke could be like.
Imagine that scene.
Yes, but because like I don't feel like Clarke will know for sure that he's like going into the pit or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I feel like Bellamy will be like, look, I'm gonna solve it. Like she's my sister, I can like talk to her or whatever. And then like Maddie and Clarke have to go, and like Clarke has to leave because she has.
But
to
I feel like Bellamy is for 100% gonna stay. He's not gonna run with Clarke.
I feel like he's like gonna stay in Polis and then come later.
Yeah.
So Octavia's not gonna wake up right away.
She shouldn't.
Yeah,
That's supposed to be a 5-day coma.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe at the end of episode 9 she's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, isn't it supposed to be a 5-day coma?
I thought it was like. I thought the person who had been in it
was Murphy.
Yeah, but I don't think they can like just measure by one person.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't think they're like expecting her to be in a coma for the same amount of days.
Yeah.
So God knows when she wakes up. I have no idea. I don't even know what I have no idea. But I just have so much faith in the next episode. Why? No clue.
So you think that when Octavia had said to Bellamy, when she was like, "Careful, big brother, or we'll have enough we'll have enough prisoners settle this in the arena," you think that
she was gonna put Bellamy
was foreshadowing though Bellamy ending up in the arena?
Oh
well,
God.
we didn't think about that. We didn't think it was foreshadowing.
No, I don't know. No, I feel like, oh God, what if I just thought to imagine if she like put Bellamy and Clarke in the ring.
I read that
fanfic.
I read the fanfic.
I feel like it was literally Hunger Games.
Like
it was Hunger Games. Let me tell you, I read a fanfic about this, and they literally ended up being like, "No, you go. No, you do it." Like it was like that, and then at the end, they were like together.
Oh my God! And they killed each other.
And then they killed each other.
That is the end of the fanfic.
What?
It literally said together, and then it said the crowd went silent, and that was like the end of the fanfic.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't fan fiction supposed to make you happy when the show isn't?
I know.
We love pain.
I feel like no. I feel like if we were writing the show, actually, I would go like full. I would like kill them both at the end. I would just like be like.
No,
it would be like, such a tragedy if I wrote the show.
No, I feel.
I think you don't.
Yeah, but you would write the show with all of us, and we would like balance that out. We would put in like really happy, fluffy scenes.
I don't know, but that's hilarious. I don't know.
But I don't think they're gonna end up in the ring.
I don't think Clarke will, but
they won't together. But I feel like
I thought Bellamy and Indra. I thought Bellamy and Indra. I think they're not.
Isn't Gaia though? I thought that it was Indra and Gaia that were in the pit. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a picture. There's a picture also of Gaia, but I thought she was like, I don't know, just there.
Yeah, but there's no picture of Bellamy. You're thinking he is there to fight.
Yes, because like they would never spoil that.
No, I feel like I don't think Bellamy and Indra.
I mean, it does maybe seem like far fetched, really, that Bellamy would be in the ring.
I don't know how Octavia is gonna react and how if she's gonna want to kill him and punish him. I don't know, but I don't think she's gonna put him in the ring with Indra. Because
there's no one else to put in the ring.
But in that
putting in the ring
but in that moment she's 100% killing one person she loves the most.
Yeah, but I feel like they both betrayed her, and like she's just like she has shut down. I don't know.
Well, her waking up, she's gonna know, like, because Bellamy told her before, I made a deal with Dioza. So that right there, I cannot believe, like, he protected Clarke even when Octavia, like, wakes up. Like, he took responsibility for that.
Put Bellamy in there.
She would, if she had to, she would.
She wouldn't kill him, but she would put him in there, I think.
I have no idea because I don't know what Octavia is gonna be like when she wakes up now. Because she's gonna know Bellamy clearly betrayed her, but like I don't know. Indra and Bellamy are like what? Planning. I don't know if Indra's like in on the whole Octavia and the coma thing.
Yeah, but apparently,
Indra wants also peace.
Yeah.
So like if Octavia is enabled, Indra is the one who's in charge, right?
Yeah. But I feel like apparently peace is not gonna happen with you.
Clearly.
I mean, why isn't it happening in the next episode? Octavia is,
maybe some people left.
Or maybe some people don't want to listen to Indra.
But like, yeah, maybe some people don't want to go. And maybe some people leave. And if Octavia wakes up and finds out that Indra like sent people to Shallow Valley
and let Clarke
go,
yeah,
she's putting Indra there.
Yeah, I feel like Indra is in the ring. Indra is fighting in the ring, but I still don't think it's gonna be Bellamy.
I don't know.
Catherine Kane said Miller's redemption will be helping Bellamy escape. So if Bellamy is in the arena,
I can't see Miller doing that.
Right now, I don't know if Miller will do that because his loyalty to Octavia is so strong right now.
I can't see him doing
that. I don't know if that would actually happen.
I don't even.
I feel like Miller's like my favorite character ever.
But for me, he doesn't need redemption for anything.
Yeah, no, for me, he doesn't really need
for me, his redemption is being loyal. I mean, that's who he is, and I don't want him to change and to not be.
No, that is the thing with Miller. Like he was always just like I love Miller, and like the moment I just started loving him the most out of everyone was in like 310 when they were like when Bellamy was chained in the cave and like. Kane was like, he's the enemy, and Miller was like, okay, sir, with all due respect, like he didn't know, no one let him talk, and Miller was just like he was loyal, like he knew who people are, and like he wants to do the right thing, and I feel like he has been that from like since the beginning. Yeah, and I feel like he's been with Octavia. I mean, for this 6 years, he's survived her everything, and I wouldn't just want him to. But it's not like Bellamy told him so much for the 100 or whatever, but like. It's not really that, like, because Miller told Octavia like that she should listen to.
Exactly. I feel like Miller is the only one who is appreciating and believing. I believe Miller is the only one who is still really trusting and believing in the 100, even though he is not completely
like he's not. There's like no more the 100 left.
Yeah,
and he's completely loyal to Octavia, but he still
every time.
I mean, in my opinion, he has those bonds with the 100 where he's just like because of like those small scenes where he says Octavia like to listen to him. I think you should hear her out about Clarke. Hear Monty out.
Yeah, so I feel like he's shown a lot of instances where he still is. He knows these people. They are still. There's like a softness to that. Yeah there's like that's still attachment. I think that they mean redemption probably because like he did arrest Clarke because Octavia told him to. And then Bellamy and him had that moment. So maybe to get Bellamy and Miller to have that bond again, like if there's going to be a scene between the two of them.
I hope so.
Maybe. I would love a scene between the two of them after that because I did love that friendship.
How much you want that? Like, I don't know when that happened in my life, but like Miller and Bellamy's friendship is like... in my top 5 most important relationships of the show, honestly. No, I just completely love them. And I would love for a scene between them. And I would love for like Miller to get more what does it say? More time in the show, more plot in the show.
Time. Yeah, Jared should definitely be.
Like, he's such a good kid. Like he's such a background character, but he is such a good character.
Yeah,
like he has so much personality, and I have to look at Echo, who has none. And
look what we're here with. I know.
Like I don't understand that, but like whatever.
Yeah.
So I would love a scene. I would love to see maybe them in like episode 10, Miller and Bellamy somehow interact. I don't know.
Maybe.
I would love that.
Yeah, so hold on, this is a good comment. Yeah, in the trailer, Gaia was seen activating the flame in the trailer. Maybe she tries to make Maddie commander while Octavia is out.
Wow.
Because we do see
I
Gaia in
don't
the
know.
trailer with the flame.
I never know where I am with Gaia because she's unpredictable to me because
I don't know her that much.
Yeah, we don't know anything about her, and we suspected the worst in her, and then she proved that the best in her.
Yeah.
And now I honestly have no idea. It looked like from the trailer, it looked like it can be something like that. But
I mean, yeah, she took the flame, but I don't know. I don't think. Like she said, like she would not force Maddie, and I believe her.
Yeah, I truly believe
I believe she won't.
I believe her, but she also like said that she's loyal to Octavia for now, but she still like believes in the flame and all that. Now, now that Octavia is out of the picture,
maybe that's
not good.
That maybe that is how she ends up in the pit, and they really actually do Indra against her daughter.
There's a scene. I'm trying to pinpoint where that can be. There's a scene from the trailer we still haven't seen between Indra and Gaia, where Indra tells her like no warrior likes war, and Gaia says like this is not my decision to make. And I have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to figure out how they can play into the whole pit thing or whatever, and I cannot. I cannot even imagine.
I can see them ending in the pit. Maybe I don't know.
That would be so cruel.
Yeah, that would be
so
yeah,
cruel.
that would be even more cruel.
I feel like it would be very she could Bellamy, honestly. Like it's forcing a mother to kill her daughter or vice versa.
Forcing a daughter to kill her mother.
Yeah, because Indra would never.
Imagine if that's how we lose Indra.
No.
Can you imagine? That would be devastating.
We think Indra's gonna die this season.
I feel like Indra.
No,
Yeah.
but
that's
can you imagine if it's from Gaia, like her own daughter?
I feel like Indra would kill herself.
Definitely.
I don't think she
would.
But
Because then for Wonkru, then Gaia would just have to fight again.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's not Gaia's fault.
Yeah, but like remember, Cain didn't want to fight, and this guy was like, "Just a fight, or we're both gonna die."
Okay.
So like, it's not like that. Indra can just like kill herself and like be done with it. But that's also one of the reasons why I was just like, it might be Bellamy and Indra. Because I feel like Indra would sort of let Bellamy win and kill her because she told him multiple times that like she's happy that he's here because I feel like she thinks that
he's the only one who can actually help Octavia. Yeah.
And so because of those scenes between them, I was just like maybe.
Now, if I'm thinking honestly about it, please put Bellamy and Indra in the ring. Please don't put Gaia and Indra in the ring.
No, Gaia and Indra in the ring would be too. I couldn't watch it. I thought that would be too.
Yeah,
no,
I couldn't watch it either.
Yeah, people are saying in the comment that the flame should get destroyed. I think it might, but I don't know because the flame is such a crucial part of the grounder.
Yeah. I'm nervous about that flame.
I don't know. It already went at Clarke, so it's not going to be Clarke that gets it this season.
No, it would be Maddie.
It would be Maddie if they're going to do it.
Yeah, no. I don't want her.
I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want because that thing, flame. That belief. Yeah. It's. I thought we were over that.
Yeah,
I thought finally. I don't know.
I mean, it's like. I don't know.
I thought we are smarter. Finally smarter than that. When we found out that that's just a science thing, you know?
I feel like at the end of the season they should be done with that.
Yeah.
Because like we're switching the story so much. And I feel like we should just like end
the
flame.
Exactly.
I expect it to be done with that in season 3.
I know. And the guy is like, hey, look what I have. And it's like, really?
Yeah, I expected that to be gone in season 3 and it wasn't. So
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm excited though for Maddie. Whatever is going to happen to Maddie, I'm very interested in because we still have, like Bob had said, Maddie's an integral part of Bellamy and Clarke working together.
That is why the radio calls are probably going to get brought up still. I still think
I mean, you can kind of say that when Bellamy goes in there and is protecting Clarke and is like, I can't let you kill Clarke. He's also protecting Maddie as well because Clarke told him like the way that we have to keep Maddie safe is by taking out Octavia. So he's also fulfilling that promise to Clarke.
But I feel like Maddie being like integral to Blark.
There's something more.
There's something more. I feel like it has to
the
be
radio.
Yeah, I still think the radio.
That is literally the only thing where I'm just like, he was literally talking about that. He was talking about that specific thing that like Maddie tells him that, and that like all brings everything together.
We can't go past that.
Like I don't. But like, when are we expecting that? Next episode?
No, we're not expecting the next episode.
When are we?
We're expecting it when they reunite, because I think they're gonna.
I hope they wait till the finale to drop the radio reveal.
No.
I hope that they don't wait till the finale.
But I said if they don't do it in episode 8, then they're gonna do it in episode 13.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. Now I really don't know.
I don't know, honestly. It can be in any episode.
Yeah.
It might be 13 because that's why Bob said especially 13 because that confession about the radio leads to canon.
Yeah, maybe it's the kiss.
I mean, I hope it's before, but I could see it being,
like this giant thing, right? Of him finding out, like, oh my God, she called me every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it's gonna be earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be earlier.
I hope.
I'd like it to happen next episode.
They can't just ignore that. Like, I feel like that needs to get brought up. If that doesn't get brought up, then
that's going to be brought up.
It needs to be brought up because it already like.
Oh, I remember it now.
That scene near the fire was never complete. Like that conversation. So I feel like that's gonna come back up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like sure.
No, I remember now. I remembered about my theory. I don't remember it exactly, but I remember that I thought that it's gonna happen just after Maddie tells Bellamy. That almost kiss is gonna happen after Maddie tells Bellamy.
The almost kiss.
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be episode 12. Yeah, I feel like that was my theory. I don't remember it exactly.
What episode?
12.
12.
Wait, was this like a dream you had, or is this just
no?
Like,
this is a theory.
It sounded like this like psychic vision.
She was writing fan fiction.
Yeah.
That's why I started recording her, because to me it was hilarious. It was like sure.
Oh, hold on. Catherine said he said there's a Blark scene in 511, a dinner scene. No, he never said the specific episode, the dinner scene.
No, he didn't say the specific episode. I actually wondered.
Jacqueline mentioned this today. What if that dinner scene was?
What if it was what we just
saw at Octavia and Bella?
Not. I literally asked her yesterday because like I knew Bob mentioned the dinner scene. I was like, was he talking about that like poor piece of like whatever that was? Was that a dinner?
I think it was.
So I thought that like maybe that is actually the dinner.
It might have been because that was good. That was a good scene for us. So
I think that's what he was talking about. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
When was what was the question even for him to answer the dinner scene?
Well, Jade had asked him, had told him that she ships Blark and like what to look forward to in the season or something, and he was like, look out for a dinner scene,
which I think just happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was like something to that effect. So,
well, I mean, I hope this is not the high point for us. I mean, I really hope this is not it.
Wait, he said in 511 we'll have a lot of reunions, so it could make sense.
Wait, when did he say
When
this?
did he say
When did he say
511 is going to
511?
be reunions? When did he say that?
I don't remember that.
I don't.
Is that what he said?
My theory come true.
Oh my gosh, we still have Clarke and Raven reuniting too.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And Clarke and Murphy.
We should get that in 10 when she leaves to go to Eden. We'll get that.
Yeah, we should get that in 10. We should get that in 10.
Or in 11.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. No, 10. What is she gonna do like in the woods for like the entire episode? Come on.
Why does everybody say that Bob said 511?
What 511? What 5? What? I'm lost. What are we talking about?
His favorite scene this season.
I just remember Bob saying 511 was really good.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Did he?
I remember something about episode 11.
Well, that I thought,
but I don't remember what it was.
I always thought in episode 11 is gonna be a dinner scene when they find out about cannibalism.
Yeah, I thought. I thought
confirmed in this episode too. Cannibalism.
What?
That got confirmed. Like, kind of.
That
I think that was Cooper.
That's like how you take that. That's some.
I still think that was Cooper.
I mean, I don't know if they.
It was so funny. Oh my god! When you said you really Cooper.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Lord Jacqueline.
No, because you were just like, "What are they eating? Human flesh?" And you were just like, "Cooper." No, I feel like I don't know if they like confirmed it because like I feel like they confirmed it to me when they said all of me for all of us. That was just like, to me that was like cannibalism. And that can mean nothing else except cannibalism. I mean,
yeah.
Wait, now somebody said 5'11" was his best acting, and there's a lot of Blark.
I feel like everyone remembers what they want to remember.
Are people just making
you guys are making things up now?
I'm trying to remember. I feel like we would have remembered that.
No, I remember something that he mentioned something about episode 11, but I don't remember if he said like his best episode or his
best acting. Was it best acting? I think it might have been.
No, I remember him saying that, but I don't remember if he said an episode.
No, I don't think his best acting is episode 11.
No. He said that his best acting, I feel like, was the finale, the devastating scene. He said that it was like the best acting he did in his career.
Yeah.
I remember that because I became worried that he said that.
Yeah.
So like the final scene was like his best.
Final episode.
His
So whatever
best
the emotion.
acting was with Eliza.
Yes, I remember hearing that.
Yeah, I remember hearing that too.
When?
I don't. I just remember.
Yeah, but there are multiple people there.
I think it's gonna be a lot of people in that scene, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm lost. Believe me, I'm lost.
I mean, Bob said 8 through 13, but especially 8 and the finale are good for Blark.
Yeah, that's true. He said especially 8 and the finale. I think I read that.
Oh my god, please don't let this be the high point.
No, it's not gonna be.
Well, no, there was a very specific especially in the finale.
Yeah.
So I think it has to be canon. That's the only thing I could think of. We're only could go up from here.
It would be so funny if Bob was watching this and he's like watching and he's like, what are they even talking about? When did I say any of this stuff?
Bob said this. Bob said he's like, what?
Like, what?
Why did they say this?
Like, what are they talking about?
Like these crazy girls.
If you're watching and we're wrong, just like tweet something vague. And like you always tweet.
Why are people talking about a beach scene? What?
Yeah. Wait, a beach scene?
Isn't there a desert?
How do you find a beach?
Wait, like the 313 beach?
What 313? Oh no, not that.
No, I feel like there is no beach. I feel like there is only desert.
I think that if people are talking about a Blark beach scene, that's definitely a rumor.
I don't think that's true.
That's definitely not true. I can tell you that right now.
Now everybody's like, what?
Let's not start rumors.
Yeah, no.
People, there's no beaches.
Yeah, like, we're even getting a beach scene. Like the freaking world's destroyed. It's just
the water's gone, isn't it? Didn't Indra say that?
Yeah. There's no water.
The water's gone.
Desert. I mean, the ocean is a desert now. There's no fucking water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Logan, isn't the entire world like a beach these days?
There's a picture of Bob and Eliza with a fan by a beach. That means
I know a picture you're talking about, and I don't think that's a beach. It's like the picture with I
didn't see a beach there.
It was like a picture of like the director in between them, and Bob has like the blue shirt on, and they're just like smiling.
Yeah, I know that picture. I thought that was
but I don't think that's a beach.
Why does it mean they're getting a beach scene, guys?
There's no beach. I mean, I don't even care. Like, for all I care, they could have like a scene in the bathroom. I really just like my expectations are on the floor. Like whatever. Just wherever. Just give me a scene.
Listen, I very specifically I want a scene that is in the good lighting that Kane and Diosa get. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, why do we not get scenes in that lighting?
That's locations. Kane and Diosa have the best locations, best lighting. I don't understand what is happening there.
What was that view that they had? They were like in this meadow, picturing this future. Like, the fuck is that about?
Exactly.
That was why
don't
we have
that scene with Clarke?
Exactly.
Well, because they have development and like, you know, I don't know. That's, I don't know, it's a curse. It's a curse. We just have no luck there.
They have literally 3 scenes in every episode.
Kane and Diosa have so many scenes. Like, I literally told her,
really do.
Kane had more scenes than Bellamy and Clarke for like 5 seasons.
Literally.
I don't understand.
It's every single episode, at least 3 scenes with them.
Yeah, I did really like that scene though. I thought that was a really touching moment between the two of them with the baby and how they were picturing like a different life. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
this is where we can have a
but it was
playground.
also like strange in a way.
It didn't. I feel like in some ways it didn't fit into the 100. Like, there's something about that scene that is going to be
you know why
really bad.
you know why it fits into the 100 because it's never gonna happen.
Because it's never gonna happen. That's the only thing I can think of.
They're thinking of it. It was bittersweet. They're thinking of this like life that they're never gonna have.
Exactly.
You're not gonna have a school. You're not gonna have like.
That's why it doesn't fit.
It's not gonna be like that.
That's why it fits, and that's why it doesn't fit. Because this life is. It's sad. Like, she's having this baby, and this baby is not gonna have like a nice life that they could imagine and envision. You know, that's what they're hoping for, that they're striving for, but that's not going to happen.
100 will never be like that. No.
Exactly. This is a post-apocalyptic show. And yeah, so that's not going to happen. But there was something very telling about that scene. Like, I really think that Kane is dying. We
buried Kane a long time ago. Like, there's no...
What is going to happen?
My only question is who dies besides Kane? Kane's... I literally buried Kane already.
I feel like...
Kane, Indra, and...
Abby.
I actually think right now that maybe that's it. Kane and Indra.
No, you think Abby's gonna make it out?
I just feel like there was something about that scene when they named the baby Hope. Like, there was something
that
about
they literally named her child together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when he said, when Kane repeated Hope,
I only
like the first thing that came to my mind was like the Kane and Abby scene, like let's call it Hope. Too. And I thought he remembered that, and he's like, that's a nice baby name. Okay. No. That's like,
what? They were gonna name the Cabby baby.
Baby.
Okay.
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
That's a nice name for a baby.
I heard only that's a nice name or something like that, and I said let's call it Hope or something like that when Abby kissed him, and I immediately just connected those.
And you didn't hear when that?
No, I'm not. I'm just not listening what I don't want to hear. I'm just not.
So.
Yeah, I think that there's gonna be something really sad about Diosa's, if she's gonna die, which I do think that she's going to die, her death, maybe as she's giving birth or something.
Oh, that would be... I didn't think about that.
Because the only, like, I don't know, we've never had...
I don't know, I feel like we
I don't know, I'm lost.
I've literally told this. Miranda goes, what if Diosa actually does have the baby, but then she dies, so Bellamy and Clarke have to raise the baby? I literally was talking about this to you. I was like,
yes, you did. You said that.
Yeah, and she's like, that's fan fiction.
I mean, that is. Oh God, please don't let...
I don't think that this... I can't imagine her having the baby, though, because I don't think that Jason likes... kids on the, like, he didn't want to have any kids on the show like that.
No, I truly believe either her or baby are gonna survive this, but I always thought that she's gonna survive this.
I think she's gonna die giving birth because we've never seen like a delivery on the show before. Do they even have like the medical supplies? And
I mean, they
could do it, but
they had babies like that back in the day when like
but I just
I mean, well, they have Abby, but they have a drugged Abby.
The thing is,
they have Jack's
also been in Cairo, so her baby is like.
Well, no, like when you're in Cairo, remember time is like not you don't.
So
age.
what happened? So the baby also didn't age as well. Like
the baby's she's still 5 months pregnant.
But isn't she in her fifth month? Yeah, I don't think that's
no.
Oh no,
No. She can't give birth because like we're not gonna go.
We don't
with
have
4 months.
4 more months.
Oh,
so
yeah,
either
that's true.
she's gonna have a miscarriage or it's gonna continue in the next season if she doesn't die.
Well, because I'm thinking like when they put people into Cairo, don't they like freeze like your organs and stuff? So like, what if the baby got frozen too, and like the baby's like dead?
No, Jacqueline.
Well, I mean, I'm
not even gonna get brought up.
I think so because if they can like freeze people to like for them not to age, I feel like they can do the same with the baby.
Yeah,
baby also.
Yeah,
so I feel like that's not the problem.
No, that's definitely not the problem.
I don't know. She may get hurt during the the war or something.
Yeah.
And like lose
miscarriage. It's gonna be really sad. Oh, I could definitely see her having a miscarriage because it's kind of like the hope dies in some ways if baby does die, if she has a miscarriage.
Or that is the reason why we like go into full out war.
Like you said, she's 5 months pregnant. It's not like she's ready to give birth. So maybe
either she lives and we're gonna see this happen next season, or she's gonna have a miscarriage and it's gonna be the whole time.
I think so too. I think those are the only two options.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know.
And I hope she lives this season. I hope she doesn't die.
She lives too, but I feel like I'm like I don't know why. I feel like we're gonna lose so many people this season. I feel like Monty and Harper are staying
but
behind.
That's different. I feel like we're gonna also lose definitely Monty and Harper, maybe even more people. But I think they're gonna just stay
on Earth. But that's still like losing them.
Yeah, but I don't think the Yosa is gonna stay. I think the Yosa is either dying or leaving. She's not staying on the Earth.
Yeah.
We know Monty and Harper, they want to stay in the bunker, I think. Like those two, Monty is like retired.
They don't want to fight.
Yeah.
They're tired.
But that is a thing. But that's why I feel like they're just like foreshadowing them. Like if people come to like take them to another planet, I feel like Monty's gonna be like, oh fuck off. Like he can't do it anymore. Like stop.
I would love for them to stay. Honestly, I think that would be
like a beautiful end. I'm gonna die
for their story.
Like I'm gonna die, but like I feel like that would be like really beautiful.
Yeah, they'll die together. I think. We've been saying Monty's gonna die this season, but
the thing is, I feel like both of them.
You know, Chris. I don't know if Chelsea, but I know Chris is gonna be at a convention in October, which is when they film. That's a huge giveaway.
I think both of them are now. Or
is it Chelsea too?
Yeah, I feel like but like I don't think they're gonna like die.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're gonna want to stay.
Yeah,
we're not gonna see them die. They're just gonna like be old on Earth.
Exactly. I agree. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of people stay on the Earth and not die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they actually do live, but we don't. We just won't see them.
We're just we are going. That's the thing I can imagine.
Yeah.
And that'll be like a beautiful ending for me.
And in some way, like Earth is kind of like it's an open ending. Like we can always return to Earth and see what happened, but that story is closed for now.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be sad.
It's gonna be so devastating.
It's
heartbreaking, but
the ending is. Eliza said the ending's insane.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's why I feel like a lot of people are just like dying or staying behind.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of people.
Yeah. I feel like that scene in episode 8 that we got with Bellamy and Clarke when they originally go to kill Cooper. And Monty, they tell Monty, like, open the door, like, let us in and stuff. That conversation is so, like, important to Monty's story because he's basically, like, saying, like, what's one more? Like, this is what we have become. Like, we are murderers now. You know, like, you're saying one life for 100, but you're not going to kill Octavia, right? Like, what makes Cooper so different, you know? Like, I think that conversation is really interesting.
Yeah.
No, I completely. That's why I'm enjoying Monty's story.
Honestly,
storyline this season so much.
One of definitely my favorite storyline this season. And
I mean, I love in this episode especially, I just loved Bellamy, Clarke, and Monty's interaction.
exactly.
Because like that scene also reminded me like 216. Like they did this before. Like he enabled the thing for them to kill all those people.
Yeah. They're doing again something for greater good, for more people, for their people.
And like I mean, we talked about it, but it's so like easy watching the 100. It's so like easy to become desensitized and like feel like both of us would be like, yeah, kill like 1-2 people to save the many, like whatever.
Nobody
this
cares.
is like normal for us at this point. But like it felt different this time because it's been 6 years and they haven't done this for like 6 years.
And they've all lived in a peace for those 6 years.
And just like seeing them like go back to that, it was just like really, like it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like this needs to be done. So like that's why I just really enjoy Monty.
And and that's why we enjoyed Monty, especially when he told to Bellamy, then let's kill Octavia.
Then let's kill Octavia.
You have to kill one person to save 1,000. Okay, if that's your excuse, if that's
because,
what
like,
you're trying to do.
They're just like using that as an excuse to save to be like selfish kind of. Because like Bellamy wants to save his sister, so like he's gonna kill Cooper instead of killing Octavia and like making it even easier for them. Like if you kill Octavia, then a lot of problems like go away. But like he can't do that. So
exactly. Well, because right before that scene, before Bellamy came and took her and like knocked her out, they had that conversation, Cooper and Monty, where like they were bonding almost, like they were both like have the same interest. And I think it showed a very human side of Cooper, because Cooper, we haven't liked her really, you know, she's been annoying, like she's just kind of been there. And I think that conversation that she had with Monty really humanized her and made her a little bit more.
Of course, they always humanize people. Ridiculous, but like I mean, it felt like just like watching Bellamy and Clarke like watch that person die, for me was like so, I don't know, it was like so bad.
It didn't feel
like it felt just like I mean the show did so well with that scene. It just felt so wrong.
Especially I loved how they did the scene with Kane and Diosa thinking about the future, about things they want from in the future, and they mentioned something like you want to
kill. No, it's at one point like the few become the many. Like,
that's a good scene to me. In my opinion.
That was good. It was a really good conversation. But that shot of Cooper, like through her mask, when you see Bellamy and Clarke standing there watching this, that shot was just like, oh my God. And you could just tell how hard it was for them to see this. And they couldn't, this is what they had to do. And the way that Clarke is like, let's go. And like, we're doing the right thing. Like, this is how we get to peace. And it's such a contrasting idea of like, this is how we get to peace by killing somebody, you know? Like, it was just such a powerful moment. Really intense.
I don't know. I really enjoyed that whole like scene, and like the because like the whole episode actually like really revolved around that thing. But like, do you really have to kill the few to save the many? Like, is that just an excuse that you use? And I don't know. It was really good. It was really good.
It was really good. And back to Bellamy and Clarke though. How Bellamy in the very beginning was against Clarke, but he was still following what she wanted to do. And then I love at the end that we got to see him ultimately own up to what Clarke did and go in there and take Octavia out. Like, that is huge that he did that. Like, that is his sister. That is somebody that was like untouchable, you know? And that he took that weight was so insane.
He like bared that.
He
so
bared
Clarke
it.
Didn't have to.
Shut up.
No, I love that scene and I love his face, because like it was so
heartbreaking.
It was like it was killing him to do that.
I know.
But like that was really the best. Honestly, that was the best plan, because like he saves Clarke. And he like stops the war, like pauses the war for a time being. He thinks he's gonna stop the war, and also like he helps. He saves Octavia from herself,
and
like
he saves Space Crew.
Like he's saving
everybody.
And he does something that he didn't want to do, but he had to. And I love that it ended with the my sister, my responsibility.
Oh my gosh,
like,
my sister, my responsibility.
Kill me, honestly.
Yeah.
That just killed me.
That part,
that
just
part,
like
yeah.
I didn't think, but like she knew it was coming. She was just like, don't say it.
Yeah, well, I don't think I would enjoy that scene as much as I did.
Yeah.
Because I expected in that moment when camera shot exactly on his face, I expected it to come.
That was like such a parallel to when she was like,
Yeah, because this was the first time, especially because this was, maybe he was doing it for her kind of also, but this was the first time he actually did something bad to her, you know, and I feel like that's why my sister, my responsibility comes also.
Yeah, well, it's him taking responsibility for Octavia's actions almost, and being like, listen, I have to take her out. I have to save her from herself. Like, I have to take her out and take responsibility for what she's done in here and fix it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he did a good job. He honestly made the best decision.
Well, as we speak,
what's
the
gonna
100, it's not gonna turn into anything good.
It's gonna be a shit show. But at least he got Clarke out.
Yeah.
He got Clarke out, and that was like a big part.
I can't wait for her reaction to that. Like, because he was so against this.
He was so against
like,
it. So Clarke thinks like when she looked at Bellamy for that last time and she gets pulled away and she tells him to keep Maddie safe, she thought that was the last time she was going to see Bellamy. She had no idea that he was going to do that.
No, I feel like there was probably a very small part of her that hoped. Because this is a guy who was literally like maybe 283 wives for one.
Maybe, but I don't think she thought that he would do that to Octavia.
No, I don't think that. I think she'll be shocked when she finds out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that, but I feel like she should know by now that Bellamy's gonna do like everything.
Yeah, everything he can. Exactly.
I mean, I want to see her face when she like realizes like Bellamy knocked Octavia out. I mean, literally put her in a coma.
Yeah.
That is extreme. But I want to see. I feel like the next episode has so much potential.
Yeah.
And I'm so afraid because I got my hopes up so much for the episode and maybe nothing happens. But there's so much potential.
There's so much potential in next
episode. Every scene, I don't know, between Bellamy and Maddie, between Clarke and Bellamy especially.
Yeah.
Maybe potentially that goodbye scene.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that goodbye scene.
Yeah,
it can be amazing.
God, we raised our expectations so high.
So high.
Yeah, my expectations are really high for next episode.
I'm so excited. I am very excited.
I'm just hoping it won't be like we have to like put our expectations at
we can't. If we want to become a big candidate,
it's too late. It's too late. Our expectations are not going down.
Oh my god, we have a week to
10 days change. It'll go up and down, but
to lower the expectations to something maybe reasonable, because like right now I'm at like a scene that is similar to like 5-4 again, and Maddie telling Bellamy about the calls, and a goodbye scene, which is a lot for one episode.
And
they're never gonna give us that, so I have to like. I have to like check myself.
I feel like Maddie's gonna tell him later, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
When they have more time, I think it's gonna be some calm scene, you know. I don't think it's gonna happen now.
I hope so.
So we're getting that goodbye.
I love all the people that are saying that Clarke was Bellamy's unacceptable laws. I love that.
It's right after the episode. I was just like, I'm gonna die.
This is my set.
I jump now.
This is the time I open my window and jump.
And then and then it just like reminds me back to when he was on the Ark and he was like, I left Clarke to die. And he's like, I'm not doing that again.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was not going to let this happen. And I think that he was genuinely terrified, though. When she gets taken and she's sentenced to execution, I think he's just terrified to lose her again.
When he goes, I promise, he was crushed.
When he said, I promise, that killed me.
Yeah.
That really killed me. Like,
yeah.
Can you believe we have a scene of Clarke being sentenced to die right in front of Bellamy?
He doesn't tell. She doesn't tell him promise you'll take Maddie to my mom.
No.
Well,
you'll keep Maddie safe. Like, basically, she gave Bellamy custody of Maddie.
Yes, exactly. Well, which is interesting because I think it was 6, right? I think that was 6 when she tells,
she goes, you find Maddie.
Find Abby. Find Abby.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, episode 8, Bellamy, keep Maddie safe.
But no, that is the two people she trusts and loves the most in the world. I mean, she has their pictures hanging
literally one
separately
next to each other.
I mean, it's very clear. So.
I think about how big that is for Bellamy, though. Like, Bellamy has seen what Clarke will do for Maddie. Like, he knows that this is a daughter figure to her. And for Clarke, as she's being taken, she gives that to Bellamy. Like, because she has that much faith in him. Like, for him, like, that's probably so, like, that's huge as well, you know? Like, yes, it's big for Clarke to be doing that, but for him to realize, like, wow, like, you would
like, she's trusting me with trusting me. Life.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
beautiful thing.
No, she literally said it in our review. She's literally handing him the most important thing in her life, like, without hesitation, like, take care of it. Because, like, she has so much faith in him, and that just, like,
she just
we never doubted that.
Yeah, we never doubted.
We really never doubted that.
It's just amazing to think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of, like, when what season was that? When Lexa was like, you have faith in him, and she's like, I do.
Oh yeah, season 2. Yeah,
that was episode. I want to say 12.
Yeah.
That was during, like, Mount Weather.
Yeah.
I know. I love that.
Oh yeah, does Bellamy know that Maddie's a Nightblood?
I'm sure that was something. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he knows. He knows at least when, like, Octavia and her, like, cut hands. Or whatever.
No, he definitely.
But I feel like he knew before.
Yeah, I think he definitely.
Yeah, I think he definitely knows
that scene.
But like, does he know the real reason that she's a night? Yeah, Maddie told him on the way over to like save Clarke in like 4.
Yeah, that's something that like happened off screen.
I mean,
so soon.
That's the only way that she would have been able to survive. So
no,
he's not stupid. He knows.
No, he knows. Like she told him on the drive over there. Like she knows she can trust him, so she told him. Yeah, I feel like that is a thing.
Jennifer in the chat goes, I don't need Bellamy calling Clarke princess. I need him calling Maddie little princess.
Shut up. That'd be so cute.
That is not happening. Even I could say it. That's not going to happen.
I
want to cry.
I would
I would die.
I would drop dead. I would not.
I want that more than I want kiss. I don't care.
Honestly, that is the only besides a kiss, I want that more than I would want a forehead touch if he calls her princess.
Oh my god,
that's huge. I like both. I would die, but I honestly, if he calls her princess, that definitely trumps a forehead touch for me.
That's huge, really.
Yeah,
but the forehead touches them staring into each other's eyes, touching skin. Like
I don't know. I'm not.
Okay, but the little princess to Maddie, I would die. I would literally die. I mean, I know
I can't even believe that he called Clarke Mama Bear. Like, that's real.
No, but I think Bellamy calling Clarke princess again, definitely. I think that goes against like. Maybe by a little bit, not by much though.
No, but like, what if Bellamy calls Maddie little princess in front of Clarke, and Clarke like smiles, and I die?
Yeah, I want that.
I would not.
That would be so cute.
That would never happen. But let's just like imagine it.
Yeah, that's literally fan fiction.
Never happened. Never.
But we have gotten a lot of fan fiction moments in this season.
Yeah, that is true. So.
But I don't.
That's a stretch.
Now I'm gonna dream about that tonight. I'm gonna dream about him calling
me. What we're gonna think about? No, I don't feel.
I wanted that so bad. Remember when back when everybody was like, "Oh, what are they gonna say during the reunion?" I was like, "He's gonna call her Brave Princess."
Yeah, I remember.
That was such an opportunity that they missed. Though.
Right? Like him finding out what Clarke has been through. He could have looked at her and been like, "Brave Princess." That could still happen. Because he's still
I cannot imagine that at all.
No,
like, I
Mama Bear. He doesn't
Mama
see
Bear. I can
Fred
imagine
as
that.
a princess
Yeah.
anymore. I feel like I feel like scene where he's calling Maddie a princess can happen before this one.
Yeah, I feel like the Maddie princess thing is might even be
that's
realistic.
kind of Bellamy. Yeah, that kind
might
of
even
Bellamy.
be realistic.
But I want him calling Clarke princess.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
not
not
realistic.
I'll take either.
That's the only
Not
thing.
realistic. I want together. That's all.
Oh my god, together needs
The
to come back.
finale.
Or I want like I need you to come back.
No. Together is happening. We established that for sure.
Someone asked what happened to positive Lola. She sobered up. I'm sober now. There's no positive. I'm kidding. I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm cautious. That's what I am. I'm just like, I'm preparing myself for the worst, but I'm expecting the best, really. So
yeah,
I'm just.
Let's call it like that.
Yeah.
I don't care if Finn was the first one to call her princess. I don't care.
Bellamy really took over.
Yeah,
like
Bellamy took over that, and I don't care. I would still die if he called her princess.
I don't think the princess thing is ever gonna come back. It's like it came back
in 401
in a perfect way because like everyone called her one head and one head and one head.
Yeah, exactly.
And like he just like and that was like perfect. That was just like completely perfect to me.
He called her
and I think they would like go back to the princess thing, unfortunately. So
I mean, the 100 like always likes to do like parallels and like bringing old lines back. So I feel like we're gonna have to get the together line again.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like I've been saying
that's like every season.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
pretty much. Right?
It was.
in an episode.
It wasn't in 4, right?
It wasn't in 4.
No.
It was in 2.
It was in 4 in a sense. In episode 2, when she was like giving a speech, and she said,
together
"We can survive this together." And look
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like there was there. But like I just need like I've been saying that like before season 5 started. I was just like I need that scene where they stay together because they have been distant.
But I feel like that's the only thing I'm 100% truly sure about. That together is coming back, especially after 6 years separation.
Of not
feel like,
together.
Yeah, no, 6 years separation of them. I feel like together would mean so much.
I mean, it would like put me in my grave.
Yeah,
honestly.
it would put me in coma.
Yeah, I would be Octavia.
I wouldn't need Bellamy to put me in. Actually, Bellamy would put me in a coma with that.
Yeah, he definitely would.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? We're all gonna be in a coma after the finale.
I hope so. I hope so. I've been waiting for that.
Either that or we're gonna be really mad.
We died during episode 8. Like I can't even imagine 13. Like
I had a breakdown when I thought they were gonna kiss.
No, I know.
Like when it actually happened.
We love.
No,
you
but
can't
like
even imagine
you literally prepared her for a breakdown in future.
But I
like this was
I just love how she literally you can see the tears in her eyes when she started thinking about how
you were ready. You were ready. You were just ready to cry.
Honestly,
I was ready. I wasn't ready for it though. I was panicking, and then I was like, okay, it can happen.
We literally started crying during a commercial. We had to pause it.
Like I don't know how that I don't know how you even thought that was a possibility. Like they just lost on. That was like
I don't know. I don't know.
No, it was just like, are they gonna be disappointed now that it's not a kiss? It's just like it's a love you. But
wow,
like it's not
I didn't think we would ever get this.
I'm hoping now, though, since I broke down about it, maybe I'll be more prepared when it actually happens in the finale, and I won't like freak out.
I almost fell off the bed when he said my sister, my responsibility. I'm like terrified for what is going to happen in the finale.
Yeah.
Oh no! I have never been.
You guys will be out the window, so who knows if your video even get uploaded.
A good thing with us that all the windows that we have around us somehow have something like right beneath them, so we can't really jump.
Yeah.
Like it's either a balcony or I have like a part of my roof there, so like we can't do anything really.
Yeah.
We're safe. But
if
like
you see us
jumping,
then just jumping on my terrace or something.
Yeah, we're good. Like jumping on the balcony, but
We don't talk about when I said they were gonna get married in the finale. It was like a moment of like.
I don't know why she said that.
No, when you said that, I just thought, do you believe that? Are you just like in shock from the episode? I don't know what's happening.
I have my brain process of that though was thinking that they were gonna kiss. So I was like, what could be better than that everybody's talking about? And the only thing I could think of was marriage.
In 5 episodes we're gonna get marriage. Like seriously.
I think marriage we will not have a marriage in this show.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Wait, am I imagining things? No, it wasn't, right? I felt like I imagined them saying that we have a wedding this season. No, I just remember, no, it was between crew members, right? And I just like, what?
Yes, that was, I think a writer got married.
Yeah. It didn't seem real.
I remember something about that.
Yeah, but we talked about that and we said that's why we have church on the set. We even mentioned that part, yeah.
Yeah, we got it wrong. The church is there for like nothing.
Yeah, for literally nothing.
For another Kay and Diosa scene, that's it.
We got really good Shaw and Raven moments though.
It was amazing. Truly
I know,
amazing.
like every time I think I can't love Shaw more, he just he is. I can't know when he's pissed off at Raven, and that guy comes to her and he like holds her back, and she's like, "It's fine," and I want to die.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't know. They're perfect.
I love them. I adore them. I adore him.
Yeah. Like, I can't wait for that.
Did you guys see the parallels of Clarke to Shaw and Raven?
I saw the parallels.
There was.
I saw the parallels. It was beautiful, but like 5 seasons and 5 episodes is not the same thing.
No, just like parallels between the scenes.
No. I saw
it was just between scenes. Like there was the hand holding, and then there was when he like was kneeled in front of her, kind of.
I know. And they have those scenes that they're gonna become canon like 5 episodes. Yeah. And we had those scenes, and we had them become canon like 5 years.
Yeah.
This is
how is that fair?
Yeah.
No, I loved it. I love their scenes. Their scenes were so beautiful to me. Like when she was crying, and like he asked her like mom or dad, whatever. That was like just so, and like he didn't leave, and I can't.
It was
so beautiful. The whole thing was so beautiful, and of course they're not gonna kill him. Raven's gonna like change her mind. She's not gonna be able to like do it.
Yeah.
That scene though, like the chemistry between those two, like I'm very excited for what is gonna happen.
But then at the same time, we had Murphy being like, we need to go save Raven. Like, I need to go save her. So it's like, at the same time, it was like, oh my gosh, like, how are we getting
They were giving me Mervyn and then also giving me Shaw and Raven.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, this is a dream. This is like, if we would consider this like a love triangle, which is, it's not, but if it was the most perfect love triangle I've ever seen, because like I love all sides. Yeah, I love it. Like I'm just gonna be happy.
No, I just want Raven to be happy.
We're all of a sudden Dolores, like I'm in a dream.
Yeah.
I know. It's weird for the 100 to give me so much happiness and like things like it's
like suspicious.
I'm not used to that at all. But it was beautiful. I loved it. I love
Mervyn. They're asking us if we like Mervyn or Zaven better.
Both.
I like both.
I prefer Mervyn, but I'll take Zaven.
Yeah, I want Mervyn to be endgame, but I like Zaven right now. Like, I like it.
Well, it's different. They're both two completely different relationships. Yeah. And with Mervyn, we of course love 100 times more.
Mervyn is more important to us. Yeah. It's a relationship that is like in our literally top 2, top 3 favorite relationships.
I think it's literally there.
It's just it is such a special relationship.
Yeah.
But I don't mind if it doesn't go romantic. And like I don't mind it because I feel like it's so beautiful, and it doesn't need to like become.
Yeah, for me it doesn't. Yeah. Really. For me, and right now I really adore Shaw and Raven, and I would really like to see. I can't wait to see them become canon.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really want Raven to be happy.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
it's
oh my
about
I felt so
God.
bad for her. In the
I
episode.
felt so bad for her with Abby.
That was hard to watch.
That scene was also heartbreaking to me. In my
Like I
opinion.
forgot that her mom was an addict.
Yeah.
And then later, when like just I read that, that whole
exactly.
whole thing was even more heartbreaking.
Yeah, exactly.
It
because
was just
it didn't hit me as hard as when I found out that. I mean, when I read because we forgot that her mom was addict too.
It was like,
Yeah.
That now it makes even more sense than before.
Yeah, Lindsay is such a phenomenal actress, though. Like, oh my God, when she when she was yelling at Abby, like, that scene was so devastating.
That scene was really heartbreaking, and even like Abby, also Paige, I think was really good when she was like. So I feel like that scene, the whole show, was just like very well done.
True.
It was heartbreaking. Like like now, like even thinking about it, I'm gonna get emotional about it. It's ridiculous.
What do you guys think is gonna happen with Abby?
Wow. That's really hard.
No clue.
Yeah, because
I have no clue.
He buried that woman for too many times.
Yeah, I know. Good way.
We expected her to die in season 4. We were sure she was gonna die in season 4.
It was like 100% sure.
Yeah.
So now I honestly don't know.
Like it can go either way. Like I don't.
I have no idea.
I don't know if she's gonna like kick the addiction. It's like it seems too far. I don't. Maybe when she sees Clarke, because like she hasn't been around Clarke at all. Like maybe when finally Clarke comes and they have scenes together, like maybe Abby will, I don't know, like try to give up the pills.
I don't know.
I don't know, because like she chose the pills over
I really
she's so
don't.
far gone.
I think I can't see her choosing anybody over pills right now.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it going either way too, so it's hard.
And you know, right now on the show, because it's an apocalyptic show, how is she can't seek that professional help that, you know, that she needs, you know? So yeah.
I mean, of course. I mean, Jasper couldn't go to like
exactly.
He couldn't walk in. Like it's a horrible thing. Like he can't get help anywhere. So like I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
That's why like, these mental issues that are on the show like this, they don't. It's sad because they can't seek that proper care that they would be able to get if they lived in a normal world, you know. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Abby because
I see her and Kane dying.
I could see the two of them dying, and
but I can also see Abby surviving. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in a scene between Abby and Clarke. Like I really want that. Or
because like if they do have her like beat the addiction, it would be because of Clarke.
Well, Clarke is not aware of her mom right now. Like she's not aware of what is going on.
Yeah, but it wouldn't take long for her to like literally one scene and that would be it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Like something has to happen for like Abby to like try to like kick the addiction.
Yeah.
Because like she's really very far
But I really don't know. It can go either way.
Yeah.
50-50.
I was shocked that she hurt Raven. Like just think about this. Raven was there for a couple days and she didn't try to see her. That's big because Raven and Abby were very close.
Exactly. She only called her when she needed something from her.
Yeah. I mean, that just goes to show that like Abby is fully, like she is lost.
Yeah.
She's completely just.
Which is really, and
it's really sad.
It's sad but really good storyline in my opinion.
It is a good story. Yeah. It's sad, but it's a good story for sure.
Really good story,
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. She can die, she cannot die. I have no idea.
Either way, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they would make her like OD. Like they kind of teased a little bit in this episode with her like not waking up right away. I think that it would be something more like heroic.
For a second there, we thought she was dead.
Exactly.
I don't know if she would have a heroic death.
I would think that she would have a death with Kane more.
I think
Kane
would be most likely to have a heroic death.
Kane definitely is going to have a good death. Yeah.
I see Kane dying for Abby though.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, that's what we thought, that he's gonna either die with
but, like,
her or for her. Or
but like if he
like
dies
that.
for her and then Abby dies, then it's even worse because like so like
either I don't know. No, either he's gonna die for her, and that's what's gonna maybe makes her want to live. Maybe no.
Yeah, maybe she wants to stay behind.
No. She can't stay behind.
Jackson.
I know. I just don't think she would choose to stay behind.
Yeah, ODing is too easy of a death for the 100. Yeah, I think that there's gonna be something deeper to it if she's going to die.
Maybe she won't. I don't know. Either she's dying with him or she's not dying.
Listen, Miranda, that's not gonna. No, she goes. I feel like Abby might OD at the finale while Belark are finally canon, so that way we won't be able to enjoy Belark for the beginning of season 6. Listen, Belark becoming canon, nothing is going to stop my celebration. Like nothing. Like, listen, I'll be sad about that. Like after. But the moment that Bellamy and Clarke become canon,
we're popping the champagne.
I've been waiting 5 years for that. Like, no, nothing.
No, for me, imagine if Octavia dies in the beginning of the episode. I wouldn't continue the episode. I wouldn't want to not enjoy Belark as much as
that's different.
That's different.
I don't think Octavia.
I don't think Octavia will die.
Thank you.
I know. I'm literally just like the worst thing they can like if the only thing that can make me not like watch Bellamy and Clarke become canon is if they kill Octavia, because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And I'm just like, if they kill so many people and we lose so many like people who have been with us since like season 1, like it's just gonna be such a shock to my system, because like I'm gonna be so happy because like Belark is canon. But like everyone else is dead or something like that.
For me, I feel like I'm gonna start crying in the beginning of the episode
and not stop.
When people start dying, and when Belark becomes canon, I'm just gonna bawl my eyes out. I'm just gonna cry and cry.
Yeah, we're gonna pause there to be happy for like an hour, and then we're gonna continue.
And then that's true though. If it happens in like early on in the episode, how are we gonna watch the rest of the episode to watch the next day? Like I can't do that.
No, I don't. I'm so afraid for that 13th episode.
Yeah, me too.
Like I feel like my heart will give out. I don't think I'm expecting so much. I should really lower my expectations for that one, because I'm expecting like crazy.
You have to lower your expectations. Imagine ours.
No. It's not even that I have to lower my expectations about Bellamy and Clarke. And I have to lower my expectations about the show, because I'm just like, everyone's gonna die. Allegiance 3 is coming down. They're taking us to a new planet. We're going to Cairo sleep. Some of them are gonna stay there because they're gonna be goodbyes. Like half of those things.
I kind of feel like we're gonna be satisfied. So
I'm gonna laugh so hard if we don't go into cryo sleep and we're not going to sleep.
I'm gonna enjoy the episode. Honestly, we have to go to cryo sleep.
What else would happen?
But we've been talking about that since episode 1. Since our first therapy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we saw the trailer. We know that is a thing that happened on the show this season. So we were like, there's no way our guys are not going into that.
Yeah.
That is what started it.
No, and like, I never even That's dog. I was like,
I was like, who's talking?
No, that was my dog.
Yeah, that was the dog.
I didn't even think about. I had never like heard about the theory of us going into Cairo sleep. And when we were like talking about episode 1 or whatever, and you mentioned the Cairo sleep, I was like, no. And now I'm on episode 8, and I'm like, yeah.
It's happening.
And I fought against that Cairo sleep theory for like 3 years.
You did.
I was all in.
Yeah, you were all in. When you heard that, you were like, great.
Yeah, I was like, no. That was the best.
I was like, no. Exactly. Because like the first thing that came to mind was like memory loss. I was like, no.
Yeah, no.
So if it's just like Allegiance 3 coming down and that's it, I'm gonna be like, this is shit.
Me too.
Well, Shannon's coming. That's something we know for sure is we'll be seeing Shannon.
I'm so excited to see him.
No, we have to go. We changed all writers. We have a writer from the Expanse. We're going to space. are we gonna stay in space for a couple episodes, or are we gonna be in another planet? It's another question, but like we're going. We're not.
And Clarke are gonna be together, and it's gonna be really nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's read some of the questions from the community tab on YouTube.
Oh, we didn't read any questions, did we? What were we talking about?
Reading these early
first. Okay.
Now 2 hours in.
This one is from Jay, and it's a fanfic question. What are the top 5 tags that you're looking for in a Blark fanfic?
I never read the fanfic.
I don't read fanfiction, but like I feel like there are like tropes that I love when reading books. Like there's of course the enemies to lovers thing. There's I love if people have to pretend they're together when they're not together. That's like my favorite thing.
I love that trope.
Yeah, I love that. What else do I love? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I read a lot of fan fiction. And even in books too, because
Jacqueline reads a lot of arranged marriages.
I love enemies to lovers or enemies to friends to lovers. Like I love when they hate each other and then they love each other. I love that. And then I love arranged marriages. Like I love if they're like forced to be married and then they like fall in love like through that. Or especially like if they get married and like they hate each other in the marriage in the beginning and then like they love each other. Like that's I read a lot of romance books. Like that's my thing. Like I read a ton of romance. So I love those tropes. I love fake dating is good. I love the I do love the smut. There has to be some sexy times. That's why I read
in the Rover.
Yes. What other tags do you look for?
I don't know. I'm about to go look at like tags on there. I don't know.
I do like the friends to lovers as well too. That's cute too.
Yeah.
I like AU fanfictions too.
AU fanfiction is good. Yeah.
All right. The next question is from Naisha Clark 95. How do you think Maddie is going to react to Bellamy putting Octavia in a coma? I mean, I don't think she's going to react very, very good because then we kind of have Bellamy being like, this is what we have to do to save my friends, like trying to like.
Is he going to tell her that he did that?
She's probably going to find out.
Yeah, she's going to find out. I feel like she's going to find out.
I think she's going to find out.
I feel like when he says this was to protect Clarke, I don't think she's gonna mind.
Yeah.
If she said like Clarke was about to get executed.
Octavia is about to get executed. She would be like, why didn't you kill her?
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, I think Maddie's gonna understand though when Bellamy says like Clarke's life was in danger.
Exactly, and you have to remember this is a kid who grew up on these stories, so she knows that Bellamy will do what it takes in Clarke's interest. Like I think that she'll trust him.
Okay, this is a good one. Hold on. The same person said, after 508, who do you think voices their feelings first? I still think it will be Clarke. So who do we think?
Yeah, I always thought it was going to be Clarke.
I always thought it was going to be Clarke, but now I want it to be Bellamy.
I would rather it be Bellamy right now.
I don't think anybody.
What does that mean? Do you mean who voices their feelings to the other one, or like who is the first one to like finally like cross the line to the romantic thing when they mention to someone else?
I think either way that could go. Like the voicing is probably the same thing of like the first one to kiss you. Like I think it.
Okay. Then I think it's gonna be Bellamy. I'm switching episodes. No, I feel like I felt like maybe Clarke because in her talk with that or something like that. No. Oh, is that?
That's what I thought. Well, yeah, that's what I said. Is it just like them telling each other?
No.
Or like
I'm imagining. I'm talking about who is gonna make a move in the kissing.
Bellamy.
I feel like
you switched the question.
Well, that was the question I'm answering.
Clarke has to confess and Bellamy kisses her.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I can see that too. That's good.
That makes
honestly, I just make it happen. I don't care. Like,
what if it doesn't?
What if it's mutual? Oh, it could be mutual too. I could see like the kiss being mutual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, together. They do it together
and just kiss
together.
Yes.
They together. We could finally
together, like going to Paris.
Together to Paris. Yeah.
And then they go to cryo sleep. And then we cry because it's also kind of like we're together, but like we can't be together for like 100 years. So
yeah, you're together, but you're like you're not.
Yeah.
No, it's still gonna be. I'm just gonna think back to the tweet that said like, if they go into cryo sleep, this will be a slow burn of 106 years. Like, who else can do that?
yeah. I won't mind though, because when they wake up, they'll be together, and that's what we're gonna see. You know, like we're not gonna see when they're.
I don't
so,
think
I'll
so.
be fine.
I mean, like they're gonna be together when they reunite, because like, why not separate them during cryo sleep?
We don't know. Yeah.
My question is also like, is the episode gonna end?
Please, can I say something? Imagine if this is Jason is watching our lives and a cryo sleep is not happening. And
He's probably laughing so hard.
we're not even talking about if cryo sleep happens. Cryo sleep happens.
Yeah, I'm just questioning what happens after the cryo sleep. Like, is the episode gonna end? Because like every episode,
we're writing our own show.
Yeah. Because like every episode ends with like a sneak peek of what's to come in the next season. So like, is this episode gonna end with them like waking up and maybe like Bellamy being alone or something?
No, I don't think they're gonna do the same thing.
That's like every season.
No, the same thing. Like at the end of season 4 when Clarke is all alone. I don't think she did that.
Jessica. Rock Sable in the chat said, "What does your heart say? Same as yours."
Yeah,
I think that's definitely gonna get brought
up. Oh my
like,
god! Did you?
I have thought the mascot might get.
Yeah, I think the heart in the head is absolutely gonna get brought up because that's been such a huge theme this season.
Or like I want like Bellamy to like go to like make a move and Clarke to be like, "What are you doing?" and him to be like, "I'm following my heart" or something.
Did you guys see that tweet? I like died when I saw it. It was like, "What does your head say? Same as yours." And it was Clarke like on the radio and Bellamy like not wanting it or whatever. And then the next picture was Bellamy with Octavia and like the end scene. It was like, oh my god, like he did, and their head was actually in the same place in that moment.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, wait. I can't. They're gonna kill me. I can't do this anymore.
I know.
I don't know.
I just have a vision of it ending this season with obviously them getting together, cryo sleep happening, and then when it's gonna say like 100 years later, we're gonna see on the screen, and then Shannon Cook's character is gonna appear, and Bellamy's gonna wake up, and it's gonna be like, "Welcome back, Bellamy. I'm something Blake," and then it's gonna end.
I felt like when Legis 3 comes, they just like exit and it's Shannon. Like it's not like 100 years later. I feel like he's like the first one out of the Allegiance 3 shit. Like what if he's not even like
to Bellamy? Shannon's absolutely has to be connected to Bellamy.
What if Shannon is like one of Wonkru or something like that?
Just a random character.
No, he's definitely gonna be. I think he's definitely. He has to be related.
I just think about when he did his reaction to the trailer, and he was like,
Bellamy,
like
you're related to Bellamy.
He knows something.
You said that today. She literally said today. She talked about how she would. Love if Shannon was
related to Bellamy somehow. Yeah. I think that would be like great. Like we never knew anything about Bellamy's father. Like we know nothing about him, and I feel like it's not possible that that's his father. But like I would love for like a great I don't know uncle something just like be somehow related.
Yeah.
Or it could be the Grandpappy Blake that has like the 3 PhDs.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that got brought up, so it could be.
Yeah.
Eliza said, the reason I'm skeptical about cryosleep is because they did a 6-year time jump this past season. Doing another time jump is just so soon. The thing about that, though,
that's true, but
I don't think that really makes a difference because this time jump, they lived 6 years without each other. This one, they'll be frozen in time, so they're not technically like it's not like a real time jump.
More of like the overall like clock.
Yeah, but
the overall story of like doing a time jump.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine not trying to do like 100 years into the future.
Because I feel like if they do 100 years, then they can come back and the Earth might be livable.
I saw something where it's like Monty's gonna just regrow the Earth with
I saw that. You know he is. Hang on. Let's read this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Emo Fleety said, "Hey girls, I have 2 questions. What if Dios's daughter will be born and live so that if cryosleep's theory is true, Bellamy will be the last man standing with the baby girl, and before he says his goodbye to Clarke, she tells him you still have hope." Meaning like,
like hope, baby. Isn't that like a pun? Wouldn't that be like...
No.
Listen to me. If I get to see Bellamy holding a baby,
holding a baby, like that's great.
That would be a joke that people would make, actually. Still have hope.
I can't see Bellamy like taking care. I can't see that because like that Bellamy's gonna take care of a baby.
I can't see that happening.
I don't know.
I can't.
No, me neither. No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think that'll happen.
So.
But
it's interesting.
It's an interesting idea, but I don't think so.
Okay, and then the second question was: imagine yourselves being directors. How would you picture Blark's kiss? What camera angles would you choose, and what would the characters?
Okay.
Jason.
I would have like 360 over there. Like from up, from down, from all the sides. Just like, the entire episode would just be that. I would do that.
And we'd have to have very good lighting.
It would be amazing lighting.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. It'd be in that fucking.
That's the most important part. The amazing
like
lighting.
sunset.
Yeah, I would put it. I would want it to be outside.
Mm-hmm. I'd want it to be in that meadow that Kane and Dios were in.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine that. That would be amazing.
That would be great. I would love a meadow.
Yeah, I would. We definitely need to get like a zoomed in shot of like their faces and their lips touching. But I would love the camera to like go down and show like his hands on her hips.
Hold on.
And no. Listen to this. She's had like her tank top on, right? And it like rode up a little bit, so his hands would be on like her bare waist, like on the skin.
Okay, you just made me forget what I was gonna say.
He's like concentrating on the hands and the hips.
The hands on the hips.
No, but oh my gosh, yeah. What if like you know how Clarke had said to Bellamy, like we've been through a lot together, you and I? What if that's how it starts? If Bellamy looks at Clarke and is like, Clarke, we've been through a lot together, and that's how it starts. Like he begins with that.
Oh,
I mean, that would be my end.
Have a montage. Like imagine the fan videos.
Imagine the fan
videos. We can have like the montage of like. Oh God.
They should do that for the fan videos, honestly. Just like throw us a bone.
Just do that scene like that.
Just put that line in just so we can get the fan videos.
That line again, yeah. I would love if Bellamy said that.
It would be a
kind of sounds like maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like maybe it can happen.
It'd be at least like half the episode for sure, because we'd have to have
in that one scene.
Yes.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be doing more than kissing then. Like,
listen, I've always said that if we wrote the 100, we'd be on a different network.
HBO.
That's true. Eliza Malone. That's how I want the proposal to start. That's good too. If Bellamy says like we've been through a lot together, you and I.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh my God! I mean, they're never gonna do that, but they're never gonna get engaged. That's not realistic in the 100th world. Yeah, but that would be amazing if it started with that.
Yeah, it would be. It's nice to dream. It is.
Yeah, I shut that down.
No,
I really
just like to play it.
It's like, yeah, you're right.
You're right. But like,
I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's like an instinct. Because like I'm saving myself for like I don't want to be disappointed, so I'm trying to save all of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's find. I don't know. You could read one now. I was skipping around because some of them we talked about already.
Okay.
Oh, Easy S said, do you think Octavia will get even more insane than before after she wakes up from the coma? Do you think that's going to be like a darker turn for her character? I can't imagine her being any darker than she is right now.
No, but I can't imagine her being happy when she wakes up.
She's going to be pissed.
She's going to be furious, yeah.
I actually feel like it's going to get worse because like for me it could have gotten worse because like it was like for most of the season there was like a lot of blood rain, but there was Octavia there, with her scenes with Bellamy, especially. Like, there was Octavia there. And now Bellamy betrayed her. And that is like a big thing.
Yeah.
That's just gonna, I mean, that's gonna break her.
Yeah.
So I'm actually I feel like she's gonna shut down. Like, I feel like she's really gonna shut down. And that's why I think it's like possible that she would like want to throw Bellamy in the pit, because like she is like, I don't know. So I feel like it's gonna be worse now. And I don't know how we get out of that, but
we don't.
I mean, the thing is, if they make her worse, which they totally can, what about like I don't want Octavia to die. Like, we need
I don't want her to die either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if they make her like the ultimate like anti-hero of the show, like, what if they're setting her up in some way to be like, she's not like a villain, Octavia, but she's like a fallen hero in next season. Like, what if she's like a huge part of like the antagonistic plot? Like, I don't know. Like, that's why we have to redeem her in some way, you know?
Some way, yeah. She's not gonna be redeemed like completely, obviously.
Well, if you notice, this season is really interesting because the big conflict of the season is Octavia.
Well, yeah,
like
Octavia,
she seems
going up at like her and like Dioza, like that like clash between them has really caused all the problems.
And where Clarke and Bellamy's loyalties shift, and she's been such a huge problem in some ways, even though she's such a great story.
Yeah, but I wonder, like, how are they gonna? Where are they gonna take it now?
Where are they taking this?
Like, after she wakes up.
We talked a lot about where is her storyline going, and we honestly,
like, we can't pinpoint it anywhere. Because, like, we were trying to figure out how she could fit into all the Cairo sleep things, and like, we can't imagine. Like, we can't imagine anything. We can't imagine her staying behind. We can't imagine her going to Cairo sleep. Like, we can't imagine anything.
Exactly.
And now this thing just actually really. Now I can't imagine. Like, if I couldn't imagine before, now I can't even imagine anything else, because now it's gonna get worse. Because like, she did get betrayed by her brother, and I don't know what's the thing that can like take her or bring her back somehow.
Yeah, I always thought he is gonna be the one who is gonna bring her back at the end, but not bring her back. That's not
like, she's not gonna be brought back.
Yeah,
like,
there is no back.
No, she's like she is who she is now.
Yeah, she can just
like find just a more like. I don't even know what the end game point here. Like, for him to show her that like she doesn't have to live right now like she was living in the bunker. Like, she's not in the bunker anymore.
In my opinion, that's what she needs to learn, and that's the only thing that can save her. That she doesn't have to do anymore. She doesn't have to do the things she has done in the bunker. Yeah,
and I thought that like maybe
and that she has to find her humanity again. Honestly,
and I think that like maybe if Indra died, like that.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Yeah, that maybe
that like some, I don't know, snap something inside her. But like, if she puts Indra in a pit in the 9th episode and Indra dies, I don't think that can like snap her out of it.
Yeah, but no, I don't think. Maybe if she put Bellamy and Indra in the pit, maybe Bellamy and Indra died. Maybe Bellamy would.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just saw someone mention Octavia's Morgana from Arthur, and that's like always a thing. Like, you didn't watch it. But that's always like a thing. Morgana was great, and she like turned into a villain. I didn't want her to turn into a villain, and that is like so much like what I don't want for Octavia to become. Like, at the end, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I don't want that storyline for Octavia. Although like a lot of people just like I know want it, but I feel like there's no, I don't want redemption.
No, I don't want. To me, it's always been, and it always will be, as long as I understand the choices she's making and what she is doing, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think The 100 always does that. Like, they make sure that the audience, like, we understand in some ways even if it's crazy and it doesn't fully make sense, they make sure that there is a purpose for every character on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I expected for now, I expected Octavia to be much worse. Honestly, I didn't expect to understand that.
I expected her to be much more unreasonable.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect to understand her choices. I didn't expect her leadership to make sense to me and in any way. And for me, maybe just me because I love her this much. But for me, everything makes sense for now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm hoping that somehow she's redeemed a little bit.
I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it might have been Eliza. Didn't somebody say that Octavia gets worse or something? Didn't somebody say that, like, her character? Like, it was like, you haven't seen anything yet or something.
You didn't see anything yet.
You see that. He said you didn't see you didn't see Red Queen yet.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we've always seen her kind of this season have a soft spot in some way for Bellamy, you know, like that is her brother. Even when she goes and she takes Clarke, she's telling her, like, careful, like, you know, don't say anything. Like, I know that you had something to do with that. Like, she knew that Bellamy had something to do with that, you know? But she really puts the full blame on Clarke because she's protecting Bellamy. Like, even the whole Echo situation, you would expect her to react way worse than she did.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, she was very reasonable there. Honestly,
Well, she gave her a chance to leave.
Exactly. So I feel like we're gonna lose that part of her now. That's very attached to Bellamy still. Like, I feel like when she wakes up, she's gonna look at Bellamy very differently. And
she's
gonna put him in danger.
She's gonna be very betrayed by Bellamy, I think.
And that's gonna put him in danger from her.
Oh my God. Look, I'm just gonna enjoy the 9th episode because Octavia's gonna wake up at the end of the 9th episode and everything's gonna go to shit and I'm gonna be crying. So let's just enjoy episode 9.
I feel but I'm also I feel like that maybe after that, after she wakes up, everything is gonna be much worse. But I think that maybe because it's gonna be much worse, she's gonna get back. If that makes sense at all.
Yeah. If they do Indra's death, bringing her back in some way, they would have to do it like that scene, like the situation or something. Like her death would need to really. Maybe it saves Octavia or something like that. Like, it would have to be something
like she sacrifices herself.
She sacrificed herself for Octavia or something, like something really big that would be such a huge turning point.
Yeah, I mean, I could have seen that before, but like now with my new theory that she's gonna put Indra in a pit, like nothing makes sense anymore. So I don't know.
But I feel like she can break after because of that. I told you that because when
she realizes that
when Bellamy says something to her, or something like that, then she realizes what she's done. That Indra is dead because of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like maybe she needs to feel like that's guilt.
Oh God, but we have like 3 episodes to make everything.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen in the last episode when she breaks.
Oh,
actually,
God.
or in episode 12, or in episode 11.
This also depends on if she stays. Like, where exactly she's going to end up when we go into cryo. Like,
I can't see her going into cryo.
Is she gonna go into?
But actually, wherever she stays, if she stays on the earth, or if she goes to the cryo, or if she does, I feel like she has to realize, she has to come back in some way before that. I mean, for her story to be over or continued, she can't just be like this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like we only have a couple episodes left this season, so I don't know. It might.
I know we don't have many episodes.
We don't have many episodes. So if she gets worse, then she's gonna get worse, and maybe in the finale show hints of coming back to the light side a little bit, and then that'll really be a story for season 6.
I think, in my opinion, I think she's gonna break either in the episode before the finale or in the finale, and that's when she's gonna kind of come back. She's gonna break. I don't think it's gonna be only hints. I think she's gonna completely break.
Yeah.
So many things.
I remember the interviews when Marie says that she had some really difficult scenes with Octavia in either 12 or 13 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
That means she has to have like
I
a really
could see
big
her
scene.
getting Indra killed somehow.
That would be huge. If instead of Indra sacrificing herself, she actually is the cause of her
She's the
death.
cause of Indra's death or something.
Shit.
I mean, I can imagine that. I can imagine that, and maybe like that is after the breaking point in some way.
After that, yeah.
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So many things need to happen. I don't think I can handle all of that. Like it's
A
also
lot's gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like nothing. In my opinion, nothing happened. We had 8 episodes where nothing happened, and we have 5 more where.
But no, like
everything
happened. Everything also happened, but like
but
just
nothing
now,
happened.
Now in retrospect, we didn't move.
Yeah,
so
we're stuck, and we're still here, and we still have a lot of things that have to happen.
Yeah, we have so much that needs to happen.
A lot. I think a lot of things are going to start spiraling when Clarke gets to Eden. I think that's going to be a huge shift in the.
Yeah, I think so too. In episode 10, yeah. No, I feel like
No, I feel like this is. Didn't Jason tweet something after this episode? Like everything changes after this episode. So I feel like now we're like in the climax. Like this is it. Yeah. Every episode after this is just gonna be insane. I feel like because of their.
I mean, every time we go on these hiatuses, there's been a shift in dynamic. Like there's been like a big ending, like last minute, that really shifts the entire weight of what we're watching, and then it goes away, and it like takes a breather for a minute. You know?
Yeah, but I didn't want a breather. I just
need the next episode.
I really do.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you cut off. I didn't know. I didn't hear what you said. The last sentence.
Oh no, we said that we hate the breaks they give us in between episodes. We just want the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. This one is especially gonna be hard because like the 9th one is. I'm just like really looking forward to the 9th one. So like this break is I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I also just hate that we're gonna be spoiled for episode 11. We're gonna know everything that happens in episode 11, and there's no way around it. Because like it's gonna be at Comic-Con and everyone's gonna just know about it.
Oh yeah.
Are they saying the whole episode or just like the first 20 minutes? Like the whole episode.
And it's gonna be the dark year, and we're gonna know everything.
Yeah.
And it's the
that episode is just gonna be. I feel like originally.
I feel like nothing that. Okay, we're definitely not getting an almost kiss in 11. If they're giving that.
Well, no, because listen, if 11.
If they're giving that out early, I feel like it's going to be all just the dark year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is episode 11 just going to be Wonkru and just the dark year? Or are we going to... I feel like at that point, episode 11, like, we're going to need scenes with our heroes now. Like, it can't just be
I don't think the whole thing's going to be
we don't have time for it to be just about Wonkru. We don't have time for it at all.
But it's going to be mentioned.
It's going to be like maybe
it's gonna have a big
most
part.
of the episode is going to be like about it, maybe.
It's going to have the big part in the episode.
Yeah, but it's not going to be
definitely not going to be there.
We don't have time for any of that.
We haven't seen Nyla very much either this season.
Nyla had like one scene.
Yeah.
Well, because he's not sleeping with Clarke, so I mean that's when we saw her.
Yeah, right, exactly. I guess she has no purpose in the story.
I mean that is actually so. I mean, it's not that confusing.
Every time I look at this chat, I see Lincoln's name. I don't. Honestly,
like we need a Lincoln mention.
Yeah. Oh no, there was a comment
mentioning Lincoln. Somebody wants to hurt me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Eliza Malone said, "I'm now imagining Indra's dying words being "Remember Lincoln," like that." Would
oh my god, no! That would be like oh no, I wouldn't. No, stop it. Like Indra dying, and now you have to mention also Lincoln to me. I wouldn't survive. That would not be nice.
Yeah.
I don't. Do we read?
Well, bouncing off that, we have Ellie1 YT said, "How do you think Monty will react when and if he finds out that Bellamy used his algae to put Octavia in a coma? Like, what do you think Monty is going to react to all of this?"
That's a good question.
I feel like Monty would be proud.
Yeah, I think he's gonna say smart. Yeah, I really think he's gonna think that was a smart idea, and I feel like
I think he's right because
they didn't kill. Yeah,
he didn't kill anyone.
To get towards peace.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like Monty would be good with that.
Yeah, and I feel Monty will after this do everything to help Bellamy. Honestly.
Yeah, I think.
I'm trying to think. Does he know? Like, does he know? How did Bellamy get that? Did he get it from Monty,
Bellamy just took it,
or he just took it? Maybe he didn't know.
Well, what did he say? He like dumped one into Monty's allergy. So like I don't know. I don't think necessarily Monty had to be there, but like I feel like he maybe was because I don't know why. Like there's no reason for Bellamy to like hide that from him at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean he might already know, but yeah, I think that he would approve of what he did.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Caleb Benjamin said, "Do you have any backup theories if they don't end up going into cryo sleep?"
No.
No. The only thing that
I'm
is like the war between Allegius and Wonkru, and then like Shannon Cook coming down and stopping it and like pausing it. Like
there's literally
we have.
I still like I cannot move from Allegius 3 is coming. Like that is it. Why Shannon could come board. That is like is, and then after they're going to Cairo sleep.
Why?
But like no, they're like they have to appear at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Because like they can't just appear and be like, okay, people go in.
Maybe the ending of the episode is gonna be like
episode 12.
Episode 12 is gonna
be them coming down.
Be the ship coming down.
Yeah, because they have to go.
That would be a really shocking ending for someone who didn't think of.
That would parallel the ship coming down at the end of season 4 with Clarke there.
Yeah, but they have to do that earlier
because the ship coming down like at the end.
But will that happen like the last minute of season 5? I can't imagine that happening in the last minute of season 5. But
what if like the ship comes down and Shannon Cook gets off the ship and is just like, I'm looking for Bellamy Blake, and like
just Bellamy.
Like, has anybody seen Bellamy Blake? I need to talk to him.
We're all looking for Bellamy Blake. Don't worry. We will travel.
I can't see a winner like in this situation. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, they only have. That's another thing. They only have 300 pods. Another decision for who deserves to win.
That's what 13 is about.
Yeah,
them deciding who goes. But like, why do people even go? Why would anyone want to go into Cairo sleep?
Maybe
that is my thing. Why would you want
to live? That's the only thing I could really think of. And wait, Murphy's supposed to start a fire. Like
Murphy's supposed to start when that's 9 or
that's 9. That's
next one. Yeah.
So is he gonna destroy some of?
I mean, like the fire really can't do not like he can't really like
it can't.
Well, yeah, but it can't do that much damage. Like he can only do damage to maybe 10 feet of.
Unless it's a big fire, because fire spreads, and if it's like the trees and the trees fall, and it could be like a huge fire.
I don't think he's gonna set even fire. I think he's gonna.
I hope not.
He's gonna set a fire for like a distraction or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like that extreme of a fire. So like,
I mean, he knows this is the last.
Yeah, like, I don't think like not stupid. I feel like that like.
What if like the fire that he's gonna start is like not like a real fire, and it's just kind of like metaphorical, like it's like a metaphor for something. Like he's gonna start.
I'm picturing him starting an actual fire.
That's what I've been picturing.
He's gonna start a fire.
I fully believe that he will start a fire. Actual fire.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, Eden getting destroyed. Then
it says the synopsis says Murphy sets a fire with catastrophic results.
Yeah.
So he's gonna set a literal.
Oh, there's a catastrophic result.
Well, that would suck if the fire burns down Clarke's drawing.
Okay, no, Bellamy needs to see that first.
It's catastrophic. Like burn them down. Don't burn the pictures. What is wrong with you?
Murphy like grabs them and is like, I need these.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if we do, that's the only thing I could really think of is why a large portion of us need to go into Cairo is because the Earth is now fully unsurvivable.
I hope not.
But no, because I don't want the people that are left behind to be left behind to die. Like I want
they'll be in the bunker.
Yeah, they would be bunker maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want Eden to.
Wow, that is gonna be so sad. Oh no, I don't. I'm gonna be so sad because like I want them to have a survivable place on Earth.
Yeah, me too.
Like because if they leave people behind like Monty and Harper, and I know they're gonna like live in the bunker, I'm just gonna be like heartbroken. But if I know they have like land and they can like that Monty can be a farmer, I like that. They would like that would make me much happier.
Yeah.
I don't want to be heartbroken if that happens, honestly. But I don't know what they're gonna do.
The thing is, though, I could see so much backlash towards Murphy's character if he is the one that destroys Eden.
I don't want
like
Murphy
I
to
don't
do that.
want that to be him
No.
because like I really like I love where they're taking him. Like I've always loved Murphy, but I love where they're taking his character and how he's more like heroic and stuff. Like I would feel like imagine that guilt he would feel if he did that.
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
that's not.
No, I don't know what the catastrophic results are gonna be, but I don't think it's like I don't think Eden is gonna burn down to the ground.
Definitely not.
I really don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I have no idea. This season is so hard to predict.
Yeah, I'm really
we can't predict
I have
anything,
literally
honestly.
never been this lost. I really have no idea.
I think we answered pretty much.
What do you
talked about all those?
Caleb Benjamin though? What do you think is happening in that scene with Gaia holding the unlocked flame in the 509 promo? Like if it doesn't have to do with Maddie, I have no idea what that's about. I feel like it's gonna be her trying to bring the flame back and be like, well, since Octavia's out, why don't we just do this?
Yeah,
like
that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think I really don't think she would force Maddie to take the.
Maybe she would show that to Maddie.
Well, maybe she's just like showing it or something.
And showing how.
But I don't think she's like.
You can persuade her though.
Well, I don't know. I can't figure Gaia out.
Yeah,
I can't figure out. I don't know if she would like manipulate Maddie into taking the chip. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. What if Miller is so cold towards Bellamy and especially towards Clarke because they were the ones who made the list, and on that list they didn't include Miller's dad, therefore he blames them for his father's death? I don't think that he does. I don't think so. I don't think
I think so because I don't think in my personal opinion, I don't think he's cold towards them.
Yeah.
I don't think he's cold towards Bellamy at all. The only like reason why people will think he's cold towards Clarke is that like now he's the one who like captured her now, whatever.
No, yeah,
But like I don't know. To me that
just shows his loyalty.
He's loyal to
Wonkru.
Yeah, exactly. I think he has shown.
It has nothing to do with Clarke.
No, honestly. I think he
exactly.
Because it's not like that's like happened. That's not like fresh. That it's been 6 years.
But I agree. Like I don't think that he's been like outwardly cold. Like I think he's just doing what he has to do, and I think that he
exactly because people are forgetting that they survived hell in that bunker for 6 years. That's more time that he was with the 100 for 8. He was with the 100 for 8 months. So this is his life now. This is his family now, and I feel like that is
his priority.
Yeah, that's completely normal
I mean,
to me.
For me, he is really actually honoring the people he was friends with before.
Yeah.
Was like doing
I mean, think of what he said. Remember when he said in like 505 he was like, I think we should listen to what Clarke has to say.
Yeah.
Like he's still
hearing them
because they're not his people anymore, but they're still part of the 100, you know?
Yeah.
And when Bellamy said so much for the 100, I think that was just like a jab at him. I think that was just Bellamy being annoyed that he arrested Clarke and didn't like to take it, which is like, oh my god, he's so protective. But
I agree.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, I honestly think that Miller is the one who is the most kind of honoring the 100 because he's the only one who survived the hell in that prison from the 100, apart from Octavia. The ones in the space, they were living in peace for 6 years. Clarke was living in peace for 6 years, and he's the only one who is completely honoring that 100 by completely all the time trusting everybody from the 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mafia said if Dioza is 100 years and 5 months pregnant, doesn't that mean that she was pregnant on Earth, thus McCreary is not the father?
Yeah,
no, I feel like no, she had a history with McCreary before they went into Cairo. Like they knew each other before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think he is the father.
I want to ask because I forget. Like, what did he say? Like, when did they sleep? They sleep before or after
nobody
waking up?
said that. Nobody said that. They only were like, he was like, I was good.
Yeah, but like I was good. But didn't he say at something? Like at that place or something? Or am I
no,
imagining
for
it?
sex. I think he said.
He didn't say a specific place.
No, I don't.
I don't think.
I don't think he's. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
He kind of just like insinuated that they like fooled around.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel
that like that. Yeah, that they've definitely slept together, and now she's pregnant. So I definitely think that he is the father.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. No, because it would be so unnecessary to mention that they slept with each other if it's not, if maybe it's not his. So I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's showing up there now. Like he's pissed because she wasn't gonna save him. So she might throw that in his face and be like, "Haha, I'm pregnant with your child. You can't kill me."
Exactly.
But
and
see, I feel like McCreary would not care.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Jason been pointing out for all this time that McCreary is black, completely black character. That he's completely evil. That he's not like gray character.
Like he is just evil.
Yeah, and I think that is this is gonna show that.
Yeah, I don't think they care much.
Yeah.
I think his dynamic with Murphy is really interesting. Like the two, I think it's really good dialogue that they had in episode 8.
It's interesting because I feel like Murphy is a character that could have became McCreary.
Yeah, definitely.
If he didn't like have like
what he had,
the people around him and like showing him like
Yeah, it's kind of like a reflection of what.
Yeah. I feel like Jason mentioned that.
I feel like they mentioned that because like. Yeah, it's definitely true. So I mean, their interaction is very interesting. I hope they have more of that.
Yeah, I would love to.
I mean, not too much because I don't want Murphy to go on his side or like be influenced.
I don't think so.
Like he won't be, but like I don't want McCreary near Murphy.
I think Murphy's gonna trust McCreary just to get Raven back.
Yeah, no, I
feel like as soon as he gets Raven back there,
I just don't want any like a smidge of influence.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen.
What do you guys think is gonna happen with McCreary and Murphy? Like with that deal that they have, and then at the end, McCreary ended up being there. Like, what is gonna happen with that?
I don't. There will be. We talked about it. There will be a civil war between religious people.
Yeah, I feel like the religious are gonna go to war.
They hate each other.
I want our guys just to space crew just to run. I feel like
run far away.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like that would be the best decision. Murphy and Amori they know how to take off the colors. And I feel like they should just run away if they can.
That would be a really good opening if all hell breaks loose. That'd be really good.
We know that 4 of them are somewhere together.
Yeah, I mean they ran away because
so that means so that means they ran away. So I feel like something like that is gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm excited to see in those pictures with Clarke when she's holding up the gun, and like I'm excited to see what is gonna happen with that.
Me too.
Yes. I don't know who she's pointing the gun at.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That's gonna be so interesting. I'm so excited for the next episode. I'm so ready for it.
I hope we don't have to see Clarke, like if she does get taken back into the Allegiance camp, like what is gonna happen with that? Like I feel like she's not gonna go in there as like a prisoner again. Like if she goes there, she's gonna like go guns blazing. Like if Clarke goes there.
Yeah,
well,
but
I think that she followed through on her deal though.
Yeah,
she did.
So she's not gonna go. She's not gonna be there as a prisoner.
Yeah, but why does she? But she has a gun. That's what I'm saying. She's holding a gun up to people, like she's fighting.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah, but like that might be one of like McCreary's men. So
maybe.
Yeah.
that can like mean nothing to us as long as not Diosa's man. I don't know.
I think that says a lot that Diosa was so open to listening to what Clarke had to say and everything. You know, like she was open to the idea of sharing the valley.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially I feel like that's says something also with the fact that she's pregnant and probably wants like to create a better life for her child. Which I don't know if it's gonna be possible at all. But no, I fully believe that she like wants peace, but I don't know. I can't imagine them all living together. Like, who is gonna rule? I can't imagine Octavia ruling. I can't imagine Diosa ruling. Like, like the only thing I can imagine is if like they all have a council of people who rule, because like nothing else works for me. Because like, I can't imagine anything else.
There's so many types of people there with different mentalities that I don't understand how that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. No matter what's gonna happen, it's gonna be really good.
We're gonna go into Cairo too. That's what.
I know. Somehow we're gonna happen. Sometimes it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be fine though, because we're gonna get Canon Ballark before.
I feel like
honestly, I don't care what happens after we get Canon Ballark, as long as they're not separated.
As long as they're together.
As long as they're together in the end, we're canon. I can die.
Like, it's fine.
Before it comes back.
I just feel like we're also mentally, like, we've been preparing for the Cairo scene just because that is, like, what we see, like, the...
Yeah. I don't
feel like we've been preparing for that.
Yeah.
Those goodbye scenes, like...
If it's not Cairo sleep, and if it's not goodbyes, and if we're not leaving people behind...
I don't know. Honestly,
What is the point of the finale?
Exactly.
What is the point?
Like, what is the insane ending that they're talking about, right?
Unless it's a giant war. But like,
I think there's definitely still going to be a war at some point, because don't you remember? I'm trying to remember when that was, but Jason put up like a picture and he was saying about like.
Yeah, there was a scene with the desert with a lot of blood, and he said they didn't have that much blood in anything.
I mean, we know there's gonna be war. There's like a picture of Bellamy with a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, with like a automatic.
Oh, yeah, when is he gonna get his wardrobe changed? Like, when is he gonna have that? Like,
they're all gonna be dressed like that. Like, Maddie's gonna be dressed like that. Like, there's war. Who's fighting who? I'm like, no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I literally have no idea.
I can't piece anything together. I have so many things that I know that's gonna happen, or I think it's gonna happen, and I can't piece anything together.
I'm so lost. I'm literally so lost.
I know it's really hard to predict this season. I don't know why.
Because again, like, yeah, we're saying that Bellamy and Clarke are going to be separated, but like, are they? Because in all those behind the scene pictures, there's like Bob, and he was on set with Lola. Like, he talked a lot about working with Lola, and like. Like, if they're separated, I don't think it's going to be for very long. I think it'll be, like, an episode, if that.
We don't have time for more episodes.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, one.
Yeah.
And that's, like, fine.
If they're separated, I can even see it being something so simple as, like, they're together in the beginning, then Clarke and Maddie go off, and then they reunite, like, the next episode, you know? Like, I feel like it'll be something really short like that.
If they're even separated.
Which I'm still kind of on the fence about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Bellamy stays in Polis. So I feel like they're separated for episode 10, and then Bellamy goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, I think he's definitely not gonna leave Octavia until she wakes up, honestly.
Yeah.
He must be the best idea.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't think it's the best idea, but I feel like he did this to her, and I don't think he's gonna leave her until she wakes up.
Well, he seems to think that they're gonna have peace before she even wakes up. And that's
I know, he's like, when you wake up, you'll be in the you'll have peace and everything will be done.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Bella.
Well, I mean, clearly he's not gonna be able to take her to the valley, or like, I don't even know if some people are gonna be able to go to the valley.
I don't know.
It's all gonna go to shit. It's all gonna go to shit. Nothing's gonna work out.
Yes,
Yeah.
Catherine Kane. Jason told Bob to read a book for season 6 about the last man on Earth, aka Clarke and Bellamy repopulate the Earth. Adam and Eve. Eden.
I'm
on board with that.
I'm on board with that.
I'm on board with that.
Although I would get your
the
hopes up about that.
snake. The snake. This is actually very true. The snake with the Adam
with
and Eve, and they
promo.
called in the promo. It was very like.
There are a lot of like biblical symbolisms or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of mythology. Yeah.
My favorite one is the Echo one.
Yes, and how Bellamy and Clarke are like one body. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. That is my favorite one.
Yes.
I would like to skip the one. What is the story between Cain and Abel, the two brothers, or whatever?
Oh yeah, the two brothers and the Cain and Abel theory. That
not do that one.
I don't like that one.
No, I don't like that one at all. Yeah, the Echo one is great. The Echo one is great. Yeah. I mean, the repopulation with Adam and Eve, great, but like
that would be the best one.
That'll be the series. I feel like if that happens, it'll be the series finale. Yeah. If that happens, it'll be the series finale.
I mean, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be the exact opposite because everyone's gonna live and Bellamy and Clarke are gonna die.
I know. We've always talked about that. I know.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's the 100.
Yeah.
Let's already mentally prepare for that.
If they die and they die together,
that's the only way I'll be all right.
If it's
not all right.
If they die and they're like canon and we got to see them be canon for like 2 seasons or something, and like then it depends how it's done. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be okay, but like through time,
it will break me. Like it will.
Yeah,
break
it will
me.
break me. It will
like
break
I feel like I've been preparing myself since like since like season 3 when I realized what kind of a show this is. And there was like no happy ending.
Yeah, I feel like we are pretty sure that's
both gonna die. I mean, I just hope they're both gonna die, not just one.
Yeah, I want
because that's gonna be.
I want either. We said that 1,000 times. Either the two of them or neither one of them.
Yeah, exactly. What's scary is Jason said that his series finale already passed. Like he planned on ending it the way season 4 was, with Clarke dying, sacrificing himself.
We said that. We were like, we talked about, we were crying because we thought this show ends by Clarke saving everyone and Bellamy being left behind to take care of the people. And that's what happened in the season 4. And so that's not, they're not going to do that.
I don't know how the Battlestar Galactica ended, so I don't.
No, don't spoil her.
So yeah.
What about Battlestar Galactica? I'm sorry.
The 100 will do like a Battlestar Galactica. Is that like an ending or?
That would be great. I would like that. I mean, no. I would. Well, I don't know which part you mean. That doesn't matter. But no, Bellamy and Clarke, I feel like are gonna die because Jason loves a tragedy. So
but they'll die together, saving their people, and it'll be beautiful and devastating. And I won't watch TV again.
Yeah.
No, after that, I agree. I don't think. Like, I really feel like,
or at least I'll never get this invested in a TV show again.
Even the balcony is gonna stop me, honestly.
Yeah, no, we're jumping from the balcony that time. We're going for it.
Yep, that'll be it.
Yeah.
I feel like after Bellamy and Clarke, I don't think I will ever like love a couple as much as I ever loved them. So like, this is it for me. Like, like I'm going through this now, and like later that like they're gonna be like my main, then that's gonna be it. I will never like love them. I will never be
ever after.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
happy endings of stories that haven't finished.
The happy endings are overrated anyway. So
bright and shiny future.
I know. I'm just.
I think Jason thinks that. So
yeah, that's Jason's mindset. So we won't get that.
Yeah, so death. We get death.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, we end on such positive notes. Every fucking time. We turned 5:08 into like Bellamy and Clarke are gonna die.
Somehow, some way we ended up here.
Like, oh, really sad.
No, guys, listen. It's a really happy time.
We're
getting
going
our
to be canon in the finale. And if we're not,
this is gonna end anytime soon.
what?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Well, the show isn't gonna end anytime soon.
I thought you said something else. I thought you said, well, I mean, we're not getting canon anytime soon. I was like, what?
That's what I heard too. I was like, wait a minute.
We're getting canon. The show isn't gonna end anytime soon. So
no, I think. Listen, we had a happy episode. It's gonna get crazy in the next few, and then we're gonna get our Ballard being canon, and it's gonna be a great time.
It's gonna be a great hiatus because we won't have to suffer.
Yeah.
That is what is gonna happen.
Yeah,
that is what's gonna happen.
Yes. Okay, I think we covered everything.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We have
We have a break.
We have like in 10 days.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have a week off, and then we'll be back to discuss 509, and hopefully 509.
Hopefully, we'll be just as happy, and it'll be another live party.
Oh my god! I have so my expectations for that episode are ridiculous right now.
I think what's so funny about all of our live chats is like, I feel like we've documented all of our emotions throughout the entire season of like all of like the ups and the downs.
Let's just hope we're not gonna like look back at the end of season 5 and laugh because we were so wrong. Like Bellamy and nowhere near canon,
and we don't have trial sleep, and
there's no Allegiance 3 coming down.
Well, no, we're definitely getting canon.
The day
we might be wrong about the cryo sleep.
The day that we can actually title a live chat, like
that
Clarke is canon.
Clarke is
like,
canon.
Let me tell you, that's gonna be so emotional.
When that day comes,
yeah.
Oh wow.
Listen, whether it be this season or next, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. It's gonna happen this season.
Or there's no or. We can't do or.
Either
this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
where we are. Yeah.
This is the final countdown.
We've made it.
Okay, we're positive now. We are ending this chat on a positive note.
Yes. Can we?
Yes. Before we change our mind.
Yes, we are getting together. We'll be good. It'll be great.
5 more episodes. They're gonna kiss, and we waited for like 5 years.
Guys, can I just say something? No, can I just say? We've been waiting for 5 years. Can you really imagine them kissing in 5 episodes? No. They're not gonna kiss. What are you talking about?
No.
You have more episodes. Can you imagine kissing in 5 more episodes? Yes.
Oh no.
Get out. Out. Window. Through the window.
Bellamy loves Clarke. It's been confirmed. They didn't need to put that line in. Remember the excitement of episode 8.
Remember how we felt when we started this chat.
Probably we started remember our live chat after episode 6. We started in depression and ended on the most positive note ever.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
such a weird live chat. I don't know how we turned that around.
Yeah, we will never have better live chat than that one.
That was the most helpful live chat. We should go back.
So Clarke is kissing in the finale.
Yes, that is it.
That is all.
Where it is. I don't care where it is. I don't care how it happens. It's gonna happen.
I don't care who kisses who first.
It'll be great.
I don't care about anything. I just need it to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're tired at this point. We are tired. It just needs to happen. I can't be picky anymore.
We've been tired in season 3. Yeah. We've been tired since season 3. This is just ridiculous now.
Yeah, this is
I'm one step away from my grave, so just do it so I can rest.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Yeah. All right, guys. So we will see you for episode 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until then, everybody stay positive.
Everybody stay positive. It's gonna be great. Don't worry.
That is beautiful. Okay. Happy thoughts.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.